Access Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
I love you without falling flat. More flowers and cards, you got a ton of that. More trips off the coast, maybe with a toast. You see I'm putting in time, really need to vote. Head full of these words, only want to quote. I choose you over the gold, that's an end quote. What I don't say, I attempt to show. On a journey through light, I'm guided by your glow. So blessed when you check yes over no. Have a question how I'm feeling, ain't no letting go. Center of my world, you a living pearl. Say it to the world like I do to you. When I can't find the words, it be getting tough. You put a hold on the time when I get a touch. Get your mind out the gutter, I don't mean that. On this page I write facts and I know that.
It's been a while since I told you I love you. And it's been a while since I made up for all the times I did you wrong. You know I get so busy and you sticking with me is something that I don't wanna forget. Knowing, girl, I'm gonna show you how much I love you, how much I need you. I want you to know that I appreciate you sometimes. I don't know how to say it, girl.
Most of the time I'm too focused on the grind to even let our home problems cross my mind. I knew I should've took a step back from my rhymes, but I thought dollar signs and half-naked dimes. That really was vibes, it never was true. I don't even know how I got up off you.
Yes. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. I am the gatekeeper, and this is Behind the Enemy Lines. And yes, it's another Saturday. So from 5 to 7 p.m., you know nothing else in the city is moving except Behind the Enemy Lines on Access Radio. I am your host, and this is my partner in crime.
What up, this is WIZZ. What's good?
You sure you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure you good?
Yeah.
I'm feeling better. You see what it is. It's tourist season. We outside. We're going to have an amazing show for y'all today, ladies and gentlemen. 347-708-0216 is the number if you want to call in.
Give them one more time.
347-708-0216 is the number if you want to call in. We're going to have two dope individuals up here today with us. I had to bring the panel back out. We got an interview that's going to be coming up. And then we got someone that's even more special, close to the family. You know what I'm saying? Close to the family. She's close to the family. You know what I mean?
She's also strangers that became family.
Became family. You know what I mean? So that's what we had to do. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Please share the live and let everybody know what's going on. Where can they find us, Wiz?
Facebook. IG. YouTube. Twitch. I said IG, right?
IG. 365 Live.
This Alexa.
Turn on Access Radio.
Shout out Soy Gang in the building. He said, salute to my brothers. Have a great show. Enjoy the weekend.
Another
Peace and
tourist.
blessings. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Starbucks.
You know how we feeling about that, that Drake and Kendrick, man. Kendrick got his foot on his neck right now, but we're not going to get into that. We're not here to debate that. We're not here to debate that. We're going to talk about topics, you know what I'm saying, and relationship stuff from the male's point of view. But we don't exclude the ladies, all right? So, ladies, make sure y'all get in tune. Keep us in the comments with what we got going on today because, listen, we got an interview that's happening, right? And then we got the wild card happening about 6:15. And the wild card is when we could be talking about whatever y'all talking about. You know what I mean? And you might have something else to talk about. And if you got something else to talk about, we want you to put it in the chat. Or we want you to call in and we want to talk about it. And if you ain't got one because you're too scared, you know what I'm saying? We got one for you. So don't be afraid. We're going to have the wild card. And then about 6:30, you know what I'm saying? We got what we call a pressure check. That's when we put that pressure on you. We do what we do. We go through our phone and we randomly call somebody and we get their opinion because we might not always have it right. You know what I'm saying? We tell a line as to what?
Line up.
Right. So sometimes we step over the line. So we need somebody to recheck us to make sure that we got everything situated. So if we don't, we go to the pressure check. And then the pressure check, we randomly call somebody in our phone and we get their opinions on what's going on. And if they like where we going, and even if they don't like where they're going, they get to say how they feel, ladies and gentlemen. The pressure check. So we call two people and we get how they feeling.
Yeah.
And
I'm let you know if it's a guy, don't worry. I'm saying you either gonna be in the bed or in the couch. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. We got the window protection program for that. We got things, man. We got things. You gonna be all right. We got the couch for you.
The couch over there is comfortable.
We do it.
Couch is comfortable.
It's real comfortable. He ready. Look, he put his Crocs in sports mode. He's serious. He's real comfortable. Real comfortable. So then 6:45, I know y'all see Chucky on the desk, and he's there for a reason. Because we got the Chucky's cut. And that's our independent give back to artists. You know what I mean? Artists that's doing whatever they want to do in music. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get in the Kendrick and Drake beef, do it. Then send it to us and we'll play it. You know what I'm saying? And then the people get the vote. So you go to crowd.live to keep or kill. And we're going to make some things happen with these tracks because we got what coming up? Nas is coming up. But we doing this all, the guys that do make the cut, we're going to have a mixtape that's going to be coming out, you know what I mean, hosted by me and WIZZ and Behind the Enemy Lines in conjunction with Better Green Entertainment and IXS Radio, just to put it out there. If you gain one more friend than you had yesterday, then that's what we want to do. One more fan, then that's what we want to do.
That become family.
So we got a fun-filled show for y'all, and we're going to make this thing happen. So everybody strap in. Like I said, we can't stand each other. But for the next 2 hours,
Right now.
we gonna get along.
You see all this.
You see the apparel, you see it, you know what it is. But this ain't a sports show. This ain't a sports show. Y'all click on and y'all see the equipment, y'all think it's a sports show. No, it's not a sports show. We talk about relationships from the male point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. So like I said, we can't stand each other. But for the next 2 hours, we gonna get along. So we want y'all to strap in with us and take this ride. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to show you a visual of our guest that we got coming up. And we're going to play some of his beats, man. He's one of these producers that's out in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Ali the greatest. So we're going to have Al pull that up right now. And we're going to let y'all hear some of the talent as we get things going. Shout out to Reggie Humphreys. He's in the building.
Great show today.
Great show today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're missing, all right, Tug of War is an early morning show on IXS Radio. 11 o'clock. You guys are missing, like it's like that strong cup of coffee you need in the morning. You've been on TikTok when they had that Macho Man thing, like, good cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah, that's what, when you see Tug of War, that's what it's like. A good cup of coffee in the big time. They had me cracking up today. I don't know about you, man, but I wouldn't.
Basketball in the heart.
Yeah, I gave the basketball, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Me and you, Al, was just talking about it behind the scenes, right? I don't know if I can have my woman living with me, giving her baby daddy half of the what was it? Well, not child, but what was it? Tax return money.
Tax return.
He had half of the tax return money, man. Half? I might have to go see him. So as we get on to that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play y'all these tunes. And if you missed the show, go back and watch it live right now. It's on IXS Radio. Shout out to Indubitably Speaking. You know they doing what they do. Check them out.
That's right.
Check them out live on IXS Radio right now. The show is up. Make sure y'all do that. That's Skrilla Gambino.
Skrilla.
If you tuned in to IXS Radio, you will know these things, people.
If you do better, and won't wear Uggs and shoe weather.
And you better stop it. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Al, do your thing.
What we doing right now?
We're gonna put the visual up of Ali the Greatest, and we're gonna play this 2 beats.
We are?
Yeah.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now.
Okay,
Live
so we
on
gonna
IXS Radio, behind the enemy lines, Gatekeeper, WIZZ.
good.
It's
You
good.
don't have to
Don't
move
block
like
the face.
it's
Yeah, it's
good.
good. Don't block the face. Woo! Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. And the sounds that you were listening to right there was from, I think you can bend it. You can bend it. Yeah, you can bend it. You can do whatever you want. The sounds that you were hearing were the sounds of the guy that you see sitting in the chair right to my left. I would like to say, you know, before we go on, you know, we always talk about strangers becoming families and things of that nature. This is real, you know what I'm saying? Me and Wiz brought that up, but this is real. This is another stranger that became family, and I appreciate to be in the company of, you know what I mean? Because how we met and where we've been and where we're gonna go in the future is just an example of the people that can be right next to you. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to share what you got going on, because you never know who's right next to you and who might be that extra link to take you where you want to go in life. So, you know what I mean? Quick synopsis of how we met. I was at the job and somebody was talking about me doing music. I think I was working on a song at the time or whatever the case may be. And they was like, "Oh, yo, you ain't hear about Ali?" I'm like, "Nah, I ain't hear about Ali." He's like, "Yo, he got a studio." I'm like, "Oh, word?" They introduced me to him, right? We met that same day. I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna pull up to your studio." I'm lying. Stop me if I'm lying. And at that weekend, I was in his studio, you know what I mean? And because I had the courage, just like when me and Wiz came together, the same thing happened to me being on the podcast. He invited me down, and I had the courage to come down and look what's been birthed, you know what I mean? We're going on our second year of podcasting, and me and Ali, it felt like we've been working 10 years or better together. And he's my mentor on the low, you know what I'm saying? So I've been to engineer audio school. I've been trying to get in another situation right next to him, but things ain't working out. But I keep the right people next to me to keep my ear sharp and keep me up on the game. So we want to welcome Ali, the greatest, into the building. From Shway in the Morning to Hot 97, I think you was on. Shout out to your brother too, Rob. You know what I mean? They took me to my first beat battle. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet Chris Rivers there, and that was my first experience even going through that, like knowing how or learning, you know, that all the elements that you guys talk about, Al and Wiz talk about as far as hip hop, and seeing the elements work. Because when I was a kid in the '80s, I really didn't appreciate it. In the '90s, I was running around. You know, I'm a tourist, Chicago Bulls. You know what I mean? Shout out to us. You know what I mean? Like, I'm acting up, so I still didn't get to, you know, it's in effect. You see the jersey, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We outside. You see what's going on here. You know what I mean? So, shout out to all the tourists. And really, you know, a long time coming, but thanks for coming, you know what I mean? And we're going to get into this interview and talk about what's going on for Ali the Greatest. People, don't be afraid to share what you got going on and be about your word. You say you're going to do something, do it, because you never know what might happen after that. So, Wiz, beat battle, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for that to come back. And actually, I got to meet Mika Moore in that joint, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to her. And I wound up buying some of her beats off of there, like just cause, like she was dope. And then he wound up coming down and bringing two artists to one of my first events in Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to KO, you know what I'm saying? And who else?
Shout out to Dre Pro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They came.
Formerly known as Dre Pros, but Vilgod.
Vilgod, yes, Vilgod now. Yeah, I still follow him on Instagram too. But just to see the movement and the consistency, these are the people you want to be around. And sometimes they're right there. They said, 6 inches, one arm length away from where you want to be. So continue to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Ali the Greatest is in the building. So I need the 5 W's, man. Give us the what, the who, the why, the dynamics, and the individual that births something like, shout out to your mama, shout out to your mama. Shout out to mom, you know what I'm saying? That births and brings somebody like Ali the Greatest and put you on the path of production and entertainment. And don't hold back on us, because we know, and I know he got a grandfather that really is nice with the instruments. Go ahead now, give it to us.
That's a big fact, man. Shout out to Papa John. That's my grandfather. That's the one that really kind of set the tone. I can't even just say musically. I gotta say life-wise. You know what I mean? We'll start first. Islam. Islam is something that he brought to the family by just, like you said, mixing and mingling and just being in the right place at the right time. And just, you know, giving it a chance to see what it was, what it was about. That's something that changed his life and that saved his life and that So of course, we all come from him. He has five children, a bunch of aunts and uncles and all of that. But yeah, all of his children became entrepreneurs. Business is another thing that he, kind of
Hold on, y'all.
been the overseer of, and then finally music at the same time. So yeah, he played all the woodwind instruments, played all of the plays everything. You know what I mean? So it was me being at that young age, being with him at jam sessions and just being around. It just kind of became second nature.
Jam sessions. For people that know what a jam session is, can you let them know? There's some young bucks out there that might not know. I don't think they do that no more, Wiz. Jam sessions?
Everybody's a computer programmer.
Right, so tell them what a jam session is if they don't understand.
No shout out, no shade to the computer
Yeah, no shade. I ain't causing no trouble. I mean, my line step on. I ain't causing no
Only
trouble.
producers and people who have live bands in the studio.
Can you say that again, Wiz, for the people in the back? Live what?
Deal with live bands.
Live bands. So that's a jam session when you got all them instruments
Shout out
and
to
different
Dr.
people there.
He does it.
Yeah, he does it. You know what I mean? And I like that. So you went from, your grandfather showing you, and then you honed all your skills, and you started what?
I honed all my skills. I got, first I made the decision that this is the angle that I want to go, industry-wise. Because it's the music industry. It's the music business at the same time. So I knew that, knowing what I knew about business, I knew that I wanted to always have leverage to some sort, and I wanted to be smart about it, and I wanted to kind of, I didn't really want to be in the front too much. I wanted to kind of have the option, like I do now. I have my days where I'm in the studio and you won't see me, and I'm off the grid and off social media, you won't see me, and I pop back out when you know what I'm saying? It's not like an artist where it's like, you gotta constantly be outside and be, in front of the camera, in front of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, it helps, any brand, any business that you have, but just to kind of have the option kind of really allow me to,
And that's what's key in any business that you have, people, is just to have options, learn more about it. And that's what I was able to gain too when I started going through the engineering situation, because at first I didn't know how many jobs was behind the mic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I come out as an artist, all you thinking is rap. If I'm not on the stage, then I'm not making money. So I'm able to see how those different angles and how those different things happen to be able to make money, real money, outside. You know what I mean? So you had your spot, the mess hall. I think that's where we met first, right?
Yep.
So talk about your transition from the mess hall to what you was and then what you are now.
So I got you. Before we get into that, I gotta, I can't leave one of the most pivotal pieces.
Give it to us.
Of the story.
We want it.
You know what I'm saying? So once I made the decision, shout out to Rob the producer, shout out to Iggy Beats.
Yes.
Undeniable Music was birthed.
Yes.
Between the three of us, and me being, and anybody that was around at the time knows that anyway you saw Iggy, you saw Ali.
I agree.
You saw Ali, you saw
I agree.
Iggy. It was just like, all right, shoot, they even worked at the job.
That's what I'm saying. And I met all three of them like that. It was like back to back to back, and I'm like, y'all energy. Now, and I will say, keep your thought, because y'all energy is really good too. Each and every one of y'all was genuine and different as beat makers too. So it's hard to find out like a group of 3 beat makers that are genuinely like dope and cool to hang out with, but have different styles and they're all hot.
I gotta just correct you. I like to use the term producer just because.
All right, go ahead. My fault, producer. Fix me. No, fix me. Fix me.
And I'm gonna tell you why. The thing is, and again, like I said, shout out to all the beat makers out there. But there's a difference. When you're producing a track, you're directing the sonic. You're portraying the narrative of it. You know what I mean? You're telling the artist, okay, cool. And don't get me wrong, some artists need it more, some artists don't need it at all. You know what I mean? But you're kind of assessing the situation and filling in the gaps to seeing what's needed.
That's what I'm talking about.
But, and then on the beat maker side, it's just like, I made this beat, it's fire. I constructed the sonic on the beat side, but now we're talking about the beat side, the record side, pre-production, mid-production, post-production. We're talking
y'all getting some gems, man.
9. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Tracy Harris. She said, "Hey, family." Go ahead, finish.
But no, that's just the.
That we need that. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind me. This is why you here. This is what. Don't mind me. Go ahead.
That's like saying, oh, he's a rapper. or yo, she's a singer versus, you know, that's an artist.
That's an artist. Just say less. But go ahead, finish your story.
But yeah, nah, shout out to the team. Shout out to UDM, Undeniable Music, Undeniable Collective. Actually, there's been a lot of things going on.
Okay.
You know, on that side, and you know, it's gonna be a nice summer. 2024 is looking really good.
As it should.
But yeah, once you know we got that situated, we started Undeniable Music. We started, you know, moving, reaching out to artists, catching a couple placements along the way. Mess Hall was a thing. That was like the home group studio. We all used to take shifts. You know, Iggy would have the late night, have their midday, or whatever. I'd come in the morning, and then, you know, we'd overlap. Sometimes we'd all be in there during the day. But that was dope, because that, and honestly, that, and of course, shout out to EQ Studios, because that's really where I started my engineering journey.
For those that don't know, where's that at? Where was it at?
Actually, they relocated a couple of blocks away from here.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, yeah.
But where they was at first?
So it was in New Rochelle.
Uh-huh.
And then they moved to another spot in the Bronx, and now they're, what, maybe, get the name of the block, but they're not far from here at all.
Okay, cool.
Not far from here at all. But yeah, that's where I RIP to one of my big homies, Phil. But I really learned the studio business from Phil. You know what I mean? I saw, you know, how he was just and this is just from being around and being there. Like it's like and this is what I tell like my team, Shelly right here, you know, everybody else that kind of works with me. It's about being there. You know what I'm saying?
In the moment.
Paying attention to like, yo, he's talking to this person. Oh, let me hear how he asserts himself in this conversation. So when I come into that situation, when I have that experience, I know an angle that I can use, even if I don't choose to use it, but I know an angle that I can go. Oh, I don't even know what to do in this situation. Oh, let me think back to the time. You know what I mean? Just studio.
Ain't nothing like real life. You're going through it. You know what I'm saying? That adds on to your Rolodex. You know what I mean?
That's a big fact. But yeah, every situation, every experience that I had, I always like I never took it lightly. You know what I mean? Even if it was things I didn't really want to be in, it was just like, all right, let me search and try to find the positive here, because it's there.
It's there.
You know what I mean? It may not be as visible and on surface, but it's it's there. But yeah, so that's where I kind of got a lot of my engineering piece from, and then that was a tool. That was another way to get in the room, learning how to engineer, saying, oh, I know how to mix. Yeah, I got you. I'm not just the beat maker or just the producer that just produces. Like, nah, I can engineer you too. Oh, you need help writing that hook, writing that verse? All right, cool, let's do it. Let's pin it. You know what I mean? But that's what's helped a lot of me just keep getting the phone calls, and people like, nah, we have to go to him.
Yeah.
Like
that's how I feel. There's only two people I trust. Like, I'm trying to open my black book, but there's only two people I trust. It's either you or my brother Cannibal Blaze. And I'll be hitting you like, yo, come on, man. What you need? I know you're busy. Come, give me here, man. Give me here. So that's dope. It's good because it's good to have that working network like that and grow for you. Yeah. And then you went from there to the Slave Suite, and now.
Yeah, I went from Mess Hall. So Mess Hall was sometimes universe puts you in places that you didn't even know you was gonna be, make things happen to it. So what happened was Mess Hall closed. There was some city issues, on the political side, and it was just like a tug of war type of deal. Then they was like, yeah, it was quiet for the Mess Hall. But during that time, I had got my studio in White Plains. Currently, the Goat Labs, formerly known as the Slave Suite.
Slave Suite.
So Slave Suite was the first name, and then I did some rebranding, mid last year, and that's when we went to the Slave Suite. Went to the Goat Labs, and then we did that. But then life happens, and then Undeniable Music is still Undeniable Music, but we move around. Like Rob went west, and he was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go over here and start knocking down doors over here, and that's what he been doing, been killing over there. You know what I'm saying? Iggy cooking up and still running sessions and stuff, and So
yeah. I just wanted to give a little bit of background. You know what I'm saying? I wore the Tupac chain today because I chose violence. And I know
violence today.
What we violence doing today? You know what I mean? And I know you know what you're talking about. Now trust me, folks. Like I said, ain't nothing like a great producer. You know what I mean? When you working, and I got to be in all three studios and just seeing your growth and where you going and what you're doing. I want to commend you because it's hard to do what you said in the beginning. Make the choice on where you want to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
want to do. It takes a lot of sacrifice to do that. So can you share a moment, you know what I'm saying, in your career where a mistake or a failure turned into a valuable learning session and experience?
A mistake or a failure turned into a valuable lesson. Shoot, I had a lot of those. Which one do I pick? Shoot. So, matter of fact, okay, two that's just right on the top of my head. We could talk studio situations since we on that. So my first studio out of my bedroom was my great grandfather's basement. R.I.P. to Granddaddy Latte Cruz.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, he gave me my first opportunity outside of the crib, and was just like, yo, rock out, and boom boom, and I made it. That was my studio. Every artist that you named that I damn near work with, but that's been around. The KOs, the Iggy's, the Rods, the Ville Gods, they all been there. There's been some magic made music wise in that basement. You know what I'm saying?
It's usually the craziest places where you make some of the greatest stuff. Yeah.
Bro, I've made music everywhere. You name it, I've made music there. I've bedroom, outside, back of my Tahoe when I had the truck.
I will tell you a true story. You might think I'm
saying?
BSing, right? I went on a little tour. We did a show. I won't say the place, but we was in Philly or Pittsburgh. Let me say Pittsburgh. And then they was like, yo, we got somewhere to record. You know what I mean? And we went to this person's house to record.
Yeah.
There was a hole in the damn ceiling. Rain coming in, and we still making good music. I swear to God. True story.
That's why I got one for you. So when forget the time.
Shahida said, hold on. She said you got a great studio. Somebody said she said you got a great studio. I saw Gatekeeper she stole Gatekeeper moment with the photo shoot during the session. Yeah, I remember that. She said they said they can't hear you, Ali, so you gotta speak with your, you know what I'm saying?
No, he's good.
Oh, you good now? All right.
Good.
Good.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Put a emoji up if you can hear me now. but yeah. So I think so. My great grandfather was selling the house. And I was in between spots of making music. You still be having mess hall and stuff, but once you got your own, you used to having your own. You want
I'm trying to get in there. I'm trying to get there.
What?
No, I'm trying to get there to have my own. Go, mommy.
But yeah, so my uncle hit me. Shout out to Uncle Rock, who's been a staple along the journey as well. Bought me my first MIDI keyboard and was like, gave me reasons first and all that. Like, shout out to Uncle Rock, who's been a staple, is a staple. So he's like, yo, I got this. So let me tell you, one thing about Uncle Rock. Uncle Rock's gonna come through. We don't know how he's gonna come through.
But he's gonna come through.
But Uncle Rock's gonna come through. It might be a little, you know what I'm saying? Might be a little shaky. It might be, but hey, he delivered. You know what I'm saying? I always respect, I always love you for that. He's like, yo, I got this crib, you know what I'm saying? Second floor is vacant. They're actually moving out in like another 30 days or whatever, but you know what I mean? Rock out, boom, boom. Cool. I go to the crib and man, it was like, I thought to myself, I said, how much do you love making music? Like, how much do you love making music right now? Because you could easily just say, you know what, I'm going to just take this hiatus and not get no work done. But I said, nah, you know what, we're going to thug it out. So the first floor was cool. Second floor, it was like debris and like cats everywhere. And like, it was like somebody left and trashed the crib, but nobody been up there for a couple of years, it looked like. And it was just, but there was this one back room that was a little decent. There was a window. I said, okay, cool. I can get some air in here because I'm going to need it. You know what I mean? But
things we do.
But nah, I rocked out there and then, shoot, artists pulled up and, you know what I'm saying? We made it happen. And then I got the call that to come to White Plains and check out something. And then, again, that was Uncle Rock bridging the gap years ago, maybe 5 years prior. And then son hit me. He's like, yo, I see you doing your thing. I had just did Sway in the Morning that year. This is 2017. Yeah, I just did Sway in the Morning. So now, it's just kind of lit right now. And everybody's lit. So he was like, yo, I'm looking for another partner at the studio. If you could, come check it out. Shout out to my man Faze, 730 Products. But yeah, he presented the opportunity and then I took it. I had a couple of days. That was just my days. And then that grew to another couple of days, and then that grew to him moving to Florida and me buying them out.
That's what's up. Yeah, starting in the back room, can't barely open the window,
bro, it was
trying to get it done.
But one thing I gotta say, artists will come anywhere.
That's a
They will
bro.
come anywhere.
That's
'Cause
a fact.
I went to some place in Long Island, and the guy, we thought we was going to his house. We was going to his mama she shed.
Yeah, but you know that's the testament to the person that's putting together the music. They really trust, and you know you must be cranking out some good
that's your
work. You know what I
dream.
mean? Because if you're not cranking out some good work, and you're not a great producer, then they're not coming unless your prices is just something that they can't deny.
That's a
Look
big
at
fact.
look at Marley. He was doing it out of his mom's living room. Mm-hmm. His living room.
crazy.
He took over the living room.
But if you make a hit out of it and everybody don't believe that, you know, it ain't just as long as the hit is being made. That's the key thing to make sure it's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all stay in tune. Please continue to comment. We do have more topics coming up as we, you know what I'm saying, get through this interview. What's a lesser known aspect of music production, you know what I'm saying, process that you think more people should be aware of?
Wait, give me that one more time.
What's a lesser known, you know what I'm saying, aspect of the music production process that you think more people should be aware of?
A lesser known part of the process that the business. Because a lot of people focus on the music, like, and I'm even guilty of this at times too. Like, there's a lot of things that I like. Shoot, Shelly will tell you, I'm like, yeah, we got to do this, and I got to get the system and create the system for this. But I start this beat, and then it's just like, yeah. You know what I mean? But no, I would say the business and really just being aware on how to move in certain situations. You know, because the hardest part about working in this business is the people. Like the artists, the other producers, the engineers, you know what I mean? It's like you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of greatness that comes from it, and it's a lot of, you know,
wear and tear, stress, competition.
Right. There's a lot of side too.
Stealing music.
Yes.
Don't want to do this, give you the right, when you got like Drake program splits. A lot of artists don't want to give you splits. They don't want to give you credit. They'll draw out the chain, but don't even put your name on it.
Yeah. And I think some artists are guilty of just not admitting that they didn't know that they were supposed to do it. They didn't, no, I'm serious. Like when you have a lot of these people that's just getting on through the internet, they think once you record it, you own it and you can do whatever you want. They don't really understand that it's a process to everything you do. Like even when I was putting out music, even our first album, you know what I'm saying? Like to have your brothers, people that you grew up with, and you handing them contracts, they looking at you like, what you doing giving me a contract?
Yeah.
But this is the best for the business. So you can't complain about what's this, or you can't. And when I told people I'm not moving ahead until you sign this, because it was 5 of us, they looked at me like, yo, you serious? No, but it was the best for the business. So a lot of times people don't know that. They go out there and throw something out there and don't even know they were supposed to put the producer, his name, XYZ. They don't know.
Your
'Cause
production
sometimes
company.
they put it to somebody else to do as well. They're not doing it.
And then a lot of the times it's like, as the producer, as the engineer, as the person behind the scenes that's really making the wheels turn, we're always the last ones to get looked at. You know what I'm saying? We're always the last ones to shoot. I've been there, not here anymore, but we always the last ones to get paid. We always the last ones to even have the conversation about, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yo, let's just have the conversation. Like, we ain't even get to the, handing over anything. Like, let's just get to the conversation
They
first.
think once they pay you for that studio session, it's all theirs and I can do whatever I want. So that process goes over their head.
And just like the artist, you have to do your music, your ASCAP, your BMI.
That too.
And some of them don't even do that. They don't,
That too.
I think forcing people, like I said, when I went to engineering school, it helped me because sometimes you gotta get out of your environment. Because YouTube is great and all these other places that people go to find out how to do it yourself. Sometimes I need to be away from distractions to really focus and take in and learn what's going on so I can now apply it differently.
Absolutely.
A lot of times the artists don't have that. That's why these companies are still making so much money off the artists. You know what I mean? Because you got someone who's like, okay, I'm going to fake it until I make it. And then by the time you make it, you owe so much people that it wasn't worth making it.
See, I was blessed at the right time because I used to work with RZA. And at the time, Def Jam wanted to give him a $2 million publishing.
Okay.
Turned it down. I'm like, to my mind, I was like,
$2 million? What are you doing?
And this is like
this
90.
is then.
I'm like, damn, but you gotta think. Your publishing turns into your Social Security check. So just like Eric Sherman said not too long, a sample that he gets a lot of money each quarter for it.
Okay.
And it was just a sample from him, from his music that he sampled, that he that somebody used from him.
So for the ladies and gentlemen that are tuning in right now, we are live with Ali the Greatest, and just to give you a rundown of some credits that you do have for the people that did do it a little right, you know what I mean? Stop me if I'm getting them wrong or right, fix me, help me out. Some I might miss, Davies, Kevin
sir.
Gates,
Yes,
Jim
sir.
Jones,
sir.
Josh Stone, I believe, The Locks,
Yes, sir.
Tone Trump,
Yes, sir.
Anne Marie. Who any I missed in there? Any you want to add
Shout out
on?
to Anne Marie.
Yeah, yeah. She's a gem. She's a gem. That's a funny story in the situation.
Give it to us. We
Give it to
like
us.
to do this. Come on, now. We got time now.
During the label. That's why I said, Anne Marie.
Go give it to us. Don't hold back on us. Live on Behind the Enemy Lines, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go get this here. I'll leave the grace in the middle. Give us the stone. Give us the story. Give us the
That's the
story.
first time I'm telling the story.
Yeah,
too.
we
That's
won
crazy.
the first time.
Where did we go? What 2 years ago or so? But first of all, shout out to Crown YB and my man PJ for making the call, giving me the call. So ever since maybe 3 years ago, I've been tapping into like the live sound, the live audio aspect.
Shout out to Jose Rivera, guy.
Shout out to Destiny House, to Christian Center too. That's where I'm there on Sunday mornings, and for all the churchgoers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you want to tap in, get your praise on, yeah, that's me behind the audio and all that. But anyway, but yeah, I get a call from them, and they're like, "Yo, I got this artist from Chicago who's, she has a live performance to do, and we need somebody to run audio." And this is before, this was along the way. So I'm like, "All right, cool. What's the setup? What's the, who?" She's like, "Oh, it might be a guitar player, but it might be a piano player." I'm like, "All right, where?" At first, they was gonna come to my spot and do it, but that's when I was across the hall. I didn't have the space.
Yeah,
so it was like, "Yo, if you want to rent a studio, Joe, just we need to capture audio from either one." Cool, all right. Ask me if I ever did that before.
Have you ever did it before?
No.
You're gonna learn today.
Bro, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Yep, all right. So I'm like, oh, wait, live audio, okay, cool. I started hitting my people. I'm like, yo, I gotta do this. What do I need? What do I get? Yo, just get a couple condenser mics, just get a mixer. You connect your laptop, just bring your Apollo, and then you'll be good to go. I said, all right, cool. I went right to Sam Ash, right on Mamaroneck Avenue. I said, I need this, I need that, I need that. What you doing? I said, yo, I'm doing this. He said, oh, you might want to get one of these. I said, all right, cool. Had it, boom. We get to the spot. It's a big grand piano. I'm like, all right, I got like 4 or 5 mics. Now we about to be, we good. I had literally everything that I needed. The mics was in the proper spot. I'm like, yo, where do I put the mic? How do I get, boom, everything's good. There was a little adapter piece that I forgot.
One little piece will shut you down.
I said, damn. All right. Relax. We always remain calm in situations like that. That's one thing that I learned. We don't need anything extra in a situation that's not going our way to be present. So we always remain calm no matter what. I said, all right, cool. I'm in a studio. In this, I forget what studio it was. I'm in a studio. I got some time. I was early. I had everything set. We're going to use this time. We're going to find what we need. I'm not, boom. Within like 15 minutes, I found what I needed. Because it was funny, right when I'm going into the next room, they're walking in.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh, damn.
Right on time with time.
So, oh, yeah, you need to, I forgot what it was. A little adapter piece for what? Like, oh, yeah, I got one. I'll bring it right back. Give me 30 minutes. Cool. They come up. Be chilling, vibing, meeting them for the first time. They didn't know me. I didn't know them. It was just like, all right, yo, we're going to do this. Boom, boom. She from Chicago, so it was like, you know what I mean? She from New York. Like, they a little rough. They a little rough in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
It could be some problems around here. You don't
They-
get this right. It could be some problems around
They
here.
on post all the time. Like, people they on post. Like,
Oh my
who the
God.
fuck is this little light skinned nigga? Like, but no, we did it. It was, it was all love. Shout out to her manager, Mickey Holstead, dope person. But no, we did that. Caught the audio, mixed it for forget what song it was. But it's on her page actually, and it's out. It was a record that she just did an acoustic version too, but that's out. And yeah.
And that's crazy. So I heard a couple stories like that too when I was back in school, and some of the other engineers said they got on like that. They went to jobs, they didn't know what they was doing, but they had enough to put it together, and that became one of like their moments in moving forward in life. So congratulations that you was able to put that together.
That's a lot of placements, bro. Just being like, because I look at it like this: if it's happening, you're ready. You might not know it, and you're not gonna know it.
You know.
what I'm
Say that
saying?
again for the people in the back. If it's happening, you're what?
If it's happening, let me look again. If it's happening, you're ready. If it's happening, you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might not notice it. You might not even think to that nature, but it's happening for a reason.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Trust the process, trust the universe, trust yourself. You know what I mean? Like this is what you do. And I literally tell myself this every time. You do this. This is what you do. I said that walking up in here. This is what you do. You know what I mean? Because you gotta do that.
Yeah,
just get in the vibe, and you know,
get in the vibe. Yeah, and that's a real thing. Like I said, so much is going on. Make sure y'all get in tune with Ali the Greatest, man.
Yeah.
It's just so much that you can get when you're in the room with him, and there's so much that you're gonna get when you're there as an artist. You know what I'm saying? As a person. So like I said, man, thank you for bringing me on as a friend. You know what I'm saying? I look to continue to become family. You know what I'm saying? That picture y'all saw up there was from his mixed beat. Can we call it an album?
Yes.
Mixed beat album. That's still out right now too, right? People can find that.
Yes, sir. The beat
and
album.
Also, you know what I'm saying? He got sneaky on me. I saw him DJing one day. I said, where did that come from? You know what I mean? So tell the people about the DJing and what you got going on with that plus your beat album.
So we'll start instrumental album first. And I have part 2 coming. Maybe not part 2, but I have another instrumental album on the way. You know, inshallah before the end of the year. But nah, that was a project that was my first release ever, one. And that's something that I'm really proud of. Cause it really just kind of solidified, like, all right, I'm here. This is, you know what I mean? I did it around my birthday time too, so it was like, you know, the double entendre thing. But
it was a great environment too, man. I like it.
You was present.
I came
definitely
through,
was present.
Actually,
for the release
I brought a younger
party.
artist to motivate him. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like I like to use opportunities like to show people, like you said, if you're here, you're ready. Yeah. So go ahead, Mom.
For real. But yeah, so that's how that came about. You know, just all instrumentals. And what I do, like when I release projects like this, I'll maybe center a challenge or something around it just to kind of, you know, add some promo to it. Yeah. But also, too, every track on that album is up for grabs. Like, those are exclusively to me. Those aren't exclusive beats to artists. You know what I mean? Like, those are all, you know, go crazy with them. A couple of people recorded on a couple of joints. It was dope. You know, so that's something that I've been doing and will continue to do regardless of what. Because if you look at, like, a lot of the greats producers, the Timbos, the Pete Rocks, like, that's something that they did. Yeah. Instrumental albums. You know what I'm saying? The Molly Malls, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, I got this beat tape, I got this, boom. And then that is a way for people to hear your beats, to hear your sound, to, you know. So that's what that was. DJing. So what most people don't know is that before I started producing, I was DJing.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I was DJing in college. I was in Springfield, Massachusetts, and
shout out to Springfield. I love that.
Yeah, Springfield. Yeah, it was a vibe up there. It was like, you know, my first taste away from home. I'm like, I'm in Springfield, I'm 2.5 hours away. I was
acting out. Sounds like.
I'm glad I was far away from home.
You don't know about Springfield.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, you don't know about Springfield.
It was, listen.
I gonna maybe want to go find out. I got time.
Listen, AIC was up the block. UMass was maybe 30 minutes away. University of Hartford was another 20 minutes that way. It was like, where we going to this weekend? And I love being from New York because any place that I've ever been, there's always you're from New York?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like
we don't take it as that. It's like we like,
you think it's like.
They kill me with we got an accent. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't hear it
all the time. Yo, I spent a lot of time in CT. And I get an accent. Like, yo, you got that New York accent. I'm like, what
accent? We don't hear it. We don't hear it.
Like, y'all got an accent.
Yeah, we don't hear it. We don't hear it.
Shout out to CT, man.
So tell them where you DJing at and what's going on, so people can come out. We're gonna make a couple events too.
No, for sure. So yeah, like I said, I started DJing prior to even producing music. I was in Springfield, and it was like the camp fair, the club fair or whatever it was. It was like, you know, this club and that club and da-da-da. And I saw like, oh, you got a radio station? oh, dope. And what caught my attention was it was Power 105.1, in Springfield. I was like, hey, well, people back home think that this, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those. I was like, all right, let me see what this is about. And it was like, shout out to them, but it was like, it was nerdy. It was like this engineers dudes running it. And it was just like, it's just there just to be there.
It was calling you to take over.
I said, this is opportunity. This is opportunity. All right, cool. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to get this lit. I didn't know that it was going to grow and like become a thing. So I had Tuesdays and Fridays. No, Tuesdays and Saturdays. That's what I had first. Tuesdays was cool. It was like 2 to 4, something like that. It was cool. And it was you heard it was like a 20-mile radius. So you heard it on Power 105. Well, not Power 105, but you heard it on 105 in Springfield. Let me
clarify some things. Not the words of Gatekeeper and WIZZ. Our access radio.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charlemagne and Yee and Envy and all those my guys and girls. But nah, I wasn't with y'all. But yeah, I was in Springfield with it, and it was dope. Like Tuesdays was dope. Saturdays was like the big, because of what I had 8 to 10. 8 to 10 was like a prime time slot because that's when everybody's pre-gaming and everybody's about to go out. So now it's like words going out. I was like, yo, yeah, just put me on. No. So I would get calls in and you're like, oh, we listening to y'all. I was like, oh, dope. And then I'm in the caf and like, oh, yeah, you got the show on this one. I was like, yeah. All right. On the,
you the man that don't even know.
It was like, yo, who was this freshman? I'm a freshman, mind you. Who was this freshman that's like fake lit, whatever. So what happened was how it really grew. Usually on a Saturday, after the show, I'll go back to the dorms, drop my stuff off, and then dip. For whatever, we was going somewhere, but whatever happened, I didn't make it back to my dorm, so I had my laptop with me. So, and I never do that, even to this day. Like, I can tell you some stories about that. But anyway, so I'm at the party, whatever. My laptop is on me because it's like, just because you went to the party with this person, you don't know if you're going to end up, this is how college is. You know what I'm saying? So it's on me. I'm good. I'm chilling. They're playing music from somebody's iPhone or iPad or something. There was no DJ. There was no nothing. But it was cool. It was rocking. I think that person like left or something. And it was like, all right, who got next? Like, nobody was in here. I was like, yo, I got you. Put the laptop out, started getting busy, going crazy. Mind you, so this is, this is Western New England University is where I went. It was a really diverse school. There's a lot of white people, a lot of Asians. There was a lot of Spanish. There was our
nice mix,
cult, of black people. But it was a mix. So I had everything, and I'm playing everything, and it was just like, oh nah, yo, you dope, all right. So there was like the football house, there was the basketball house, there was the all the sports houses like had houses off campus, and they would Friday night would be this one, Saturday night would be this one, next week something different. So it would always be something different. So I would always get the calls from the players from the house, like, yo,
you had that buzz, buzz.
Yeah, just give me, and it was, give me $1, give me $50, give me this, give me that, like just racking up. But I was going crazy, and then it just became to like, oh, people was hitting, yo, where you at tonight? Where you this? All right. So pause that. Fast forward however many years. And this is me kind of realizing like, yo, you did it once. You could do it again. Assess where you're at and boom. So shout out to Lish 2X, actually, a dope artist that I work with in out of Harlem. She had a birthday party. Yeah, you feeling good? Yeah. So we've been working together for a few years actually. But dope all around artist and brand alone. You know what I mean? Like that's another thing too. I know I'm going off on tangents, but real quick, as an artist, it's important to establish your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do this, cool. If you do that, cool. If you do that, cool. Make it all come together and allow it to be one. Mm-hmm. And that's something that I do and have done.
That's a gem, ladies and gentlemen.
One, because we're in the time now where it's like you kind of have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You the perfect example. You're an artist, you do the podcast, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you have to have other tools in your arsenal to, get in the room and be successful. So that's what I've done. You know what I mean? In the studio wise, how am I going to do that in the studio? Okay, I did all of that. I can do everything in the studio. Now let's get out of the studio. Okay, cool. You used to DJ, tap back in. Start DJing again. What was supposed to be just me DJing her set, and that's something I've done along the line, along the years, just DJing artist sets when they performed. But what started as me DJing her set ended up me DJing like the remainder of like her party. So we made a movie like with her set. She performed at her party. Everybody was there. It was a movie. And the DJ for that night was Nia Lee. Shout out to Nia Lee, who's been killing it DJ wise too. But so she was DJing and she's like, and anybody knows, DJs, my DJs can relate. It's like, yo, when you've been playing for a while, it's like you looking for that next DJ to like
doing.
So I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, I'm just doing the set. She's like, all right, she gonna miss it. I'm like, bruh, like you just left me hanging. Cool. But we made a movie on set, but those were the clips and the pictures and stuff that kind of went viral on the blogs. So now it's like, oh, yo, you DJ? I didn't even know you. Like, yo. It's like, yeah. So I started getting calls for DJing. I did a fashion show. Shout out to Miss Don Diva. And then, matter of fact, this was probably right after the R&B concert. Shout out to Jalen and Fire Entertainment, one of my business partners. She did a R&B concert at the County Center. The first show, mind you, we got to put emphasis on this. This was the first show to happen at the County Center since they redid it. You know what I mean? And a hella odds was against her and the brand and her company and even my role in just helping her put certain things together. Then I ended up hosting the joint as well. But made it happen, paved the way. Now it's an annual thing. You know
That's
what I mean?
growth.
So this fall, that'll be the second installment of it.
You know the date already, or you still
playing with dates?
Still playing with dates.
Yeah, definitely still playing with dates.
But we'll share with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. But again, sorry for going over tangents. But to bring it back home, shout out to Cantina in White Plains. They gave me my first on this go round, the first opportunity that I had. Sorry, no, this is my first opportunity.
Shout out to
Westchester.
Davon Franklin. He said it's always good to have multiple skill sets or tools
Absolutely.
to capitalize off talents. Shout out to Lady D in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let's Bleed Kill Radio.
Absolutely.
Say hey, family.
Absolutely. Peace.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so I had a spot in Norwalk, Connecticut that I was DJing at on Friday. It's a Spanish spot, and that's what kind of like brought me back into it. I was using that as like I'm in the gym. Let me get back. It's been a little minute. All right, cool. I'm at spots now. Cool. Opportunity comes up. I'm at Cantina. I was at Cantina, the spot, dope Spanish spot on Mamaroneck Avenue. I'm there, killing it. Saturday nights. Then that turned into Thursdays, and then boom. That opportunity, that situation ended. Then I'm in New Rochelle. There was another spot in New Rochelle that I'm at. We had R&B Thursdays going. Boom. That led to another spot in New Rochelle. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm doing 2 spots in New Rochelle now. Boom. Then I kind of had to look and say, all right, what do I want to do with this? Because a lot of times we be caught up in the moment and just go and just keep going. And it's just like, all right, what do you want to do? Like, you have to drive the truck. The truck can't drive you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, all right, I need to do something a little bigger, a little more, that still allows me to DJ. Because one, the name of the game for me is leverage. You know what I mean? And I'm into ownership. I'm into, having control over what I can control, especially if it's a vision that I have. You know what I mean? So I birthed off the record.
Off the record, yeah.
I birthed off the record the day party. So off the record, the day party, I did my first one in March. March 2nd. Shout out to Ava in New Rochelle. That was the home of the first one. And then this, 2 weeks ago? What was it? The 11th? The 12th? One of those days, I did the second one. Shout out to Edge in the Bronx. And I'm coming back, and we're doing a third one in June somewhere. I'm putting the plays and everything together for that as we speak. So that's coming back in June. And as I go with it, I want to go up. You know what I mean? That's the whole idea and part of it.
That's what makes him the greatest, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? He takes control of where he wants to go. He puts the plan together. Like I said, man, great being friends with you. And we're going to have a part 2 and part 3 because it seems like he got so much to go on. But
there's updates. There's daily updates.
We got to move on, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can find him, like I said. You got the studio, the GOAT Lab, you know what I mean? Ali the Greatest on IG right there. That's where you can look him up at. You can reach out to him and you find out what's going on, where you fit in the whole scheme of things. I'm glad both of you guys are here. He got to work on my new single that I got coming out for my birthday. I'm dropping a little early today.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? But it'll be released officially on Sunday, May 12th. You know what I mean? For all the people. This song was actually birthed by WIZZ. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted both of you here when I dropped this. He pulled me to the side and said, "Yo, Gate, man, this is the beat you need to be on." And I wasn't sure about it at the time, but then I said, you know what, 2 days later, I hit the graders and said, yo, I got to come to the studio and lay something new, and this is what we came up with. So I'm going to let you guys hear this, and then we're going to bring in our second guest. Lola Bay is in the building, okay? She goes Lola Shay, you know what I'm saying? She got her show happening every Monday from 7:30 to 8:30. Y'all got to be tuned in, because, you know, I've told you, I got the do-rag on, I got the beard. New York is in the building. The Knicks just won. They feeling some type of way. We don't like the Cowboys, but we got to have a lady here. You know what I'm saying? To cause some trouble. Because I chose violence. I brought the Tupac chain out. You heard what Drake said. He talking to the baby mama, the baby, the daughter, the kid. We got some stuff from y'all. Behind the enemy lines, ladies and gentlemen. The podcast, we talk about relationships for the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. So thank both of y'all for helping birth this song. You know, when the videos happen, y'all gonna be in the video. So Al, let's do it. We got Skeleton Key coming up, aka Roses, and we're gonna see what happens, ladies and gentlemen.
If I may, before you play the record, I gotta just, you know, you've been giving a lot of flowers and showing love and doing a lot. Man. I gotta just shine the light on you for a second.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean? Because I honestly could count on. I don't even think I need two, but I'll give the second one. I can count on one hand for people that's been there and been consistent for years at a time. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, like we mentioned before, it's about, you know, being in the right place at the right time and not even knowing that you're in the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? But also too, you know, like I meet a lot of people and come across a lot of energies and whatever it is. Like you've always had a light and a glow in a, like whatever the case is, whatever the day is, whatever the, like you always, the energy and you bring the liveliness to whatever.
Appreciate
you. You know what I'm saying? Like there be days where we have sessions and it'd be like, you know, it'd be a Saturday morning or something and I'll be, you know, I've had a Friday night and it'd be like, well, this is like, yo, when you pull up, it's like, all right, I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I'm up. And then just being easy to work with and just like, you know what I mean? And checking in when you do, like, yo, I appreciate that for real. Cause like anybody tell, I get caught up and I get like just tunnel vision working, or I just be out of it, or whatever the case is. But like it's, yo, peace, Ken, you good? Like, yo, you sup? Yo, bro, yeah, man. I mean, so I appreciate you,
real talk, man. Real talk.
For real.
That's why we love him. That's the gatekeeper.
Ali the
Straight
greatest,
like
man.
that. Straight like that.
I appreciate y'all, man. Because I know, like I said, man, it takes a village, and I'm finally finding the tribe that I belong with, and those people I really try to reach out to. Just to say what's up, just to let them know, like, yo, because I've been through a lot of leeches moments where people just take from you, you know what I mean? So to be around other people that's putting back into you, that's what we need more of, you know what I mean? So thank both of y'all for making this come together, you know what I'm saying? Along with the DJ, I'm forget his name right now, DJ Payne. This is one of his beats, you know what I mean? So new single dropping, it's Taurus season, we back outside.
Fire.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, Lola, we ready for you. right, we ready to go live. Yeah. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and that was the sounds of Ali the Greatest, and you can find all types of beats like that. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta hit him up, Ali the Greatest. And I know y'all looking like, who's that beautiful young lady right there? Yes, I had to bring out a panel for this, man. We're about to get into it. Like I said, we got some topics we're about to get into. And if y'all don't know, like I said, this is Lola Bay, a.k.a. Lola Shay. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I Access Radio's own. She got a show. When is your show?
My show is every Monday from 7:30 right here on iaccess.com. The Lola Shay Show.
Yeah, come on. Make sure y'all come and support her now on Mondays, man. She got some stuff going on. Some artwork being sold and, you know what I'm saying,
Got a lot
topics.
going on. We got a lot going
She
on.
picking on people. You know,
I'm
she's
not
my kind,
picking on
it's my kind of
anybody.
lady.
Don't
It's my
say
kind of
that.
lady. It's my kind of lady.
This is a second impression
What?
thing. You can't say I be picking
My
on
kind of
people.
lady. We need to know that she over there turning over tables and stuff. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all tune in. Y'all definitely gonna enjoy her. And thank you for coming out. You know what I'm saying? You know, late minute notice, but you coming through and holding us down.
I love you guys. Y'all a family, you know.
Yes.
We gonna get right to it, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like it's about to get real now.
Yeah, it's about to get real.
now.
347-708-0216. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, this is a disclaimer right now. If you got children under the age of 18, you might want to take them out the room for a little bit, because we about to play some music. You know what I'm saying? Some things, so we can have this topic to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And this topic for me is gonna be: is music still, you know, impactful in your relationships? You know what I mean? Al, just let me know when you're ready. We're going to play the video. These are not the words of I Access Radio, Gatekeeper, you know, say Ali the Greatest, or Lola Shay, or WIZZ. This is just for the people, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So if you got some trouble, you can find me at Gatekeeper 718. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here to argue with you all day. Let's roll the footage.
Over here, man. They say he's one of the greatest. So much so that he added to his name, Ali, the Greatest. He's here with us as well today. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling great.
Is Ali, where you get your name from?
It's actually my last name. Ali is actually my last name, but it's actually the meaning of my name. Elevated, higher purpose. So I just started I just wanted to run with it. Ali the Greatest.
You study this? So on the production over here, man.
Hey, Ali in the building.
He snuck that in there. That wasn't supposed to be in there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how he snuck that one in there. That was a good one. I'm at a loss for words right there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? So let's start with the second topic. We got a photo, right? You got the photo, Al?
With the feet?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
I'm gonna say with the feet.
we gonna go with that one first. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully we can get that other video on for us, because it was a video where this young girl is rapping, and the song that she's rapping, I really need y'all input on it, because I think it can lead to a transformation of where we've been coming with some of the music, where it's like you better have a bag for me. Guys better be doing this, that, and the other. So I definitely want to get that video on. So we're going to go with number 2 until we get that. And, you know, a friend of mine sent me this. I ain't going to say who sent me this, but pull it up, Al. We're going to go with this one.
They going to hate me for that.
Ali, can you read what it says there?
Is having ugly feet really a deal breaker, guys? If the woman have everything else, let's chat.
So this is our wild card topic anyway. So we're going into the wild card with this one. Now you can see what she got, that 10, 20, 20, you know what I'm saying? What that brick house look to it? And then you got those brick feet, you know what I mean? So the question I want to ask, ladies and gentlemen, what I need to know, and we're going to go from left to right. Matter of fact, we're going to start with you, Ali. Why not? We're going to start with you.
I was hoping you would say
No,
that.
we're going to start with you. If she had everything in place, and don't be afraid to share it in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, because you know you done had some guy that had everything, and then they had that one thing. Did you go through with it, or did you hit the back door? You know what I'm saying? Did you slide out of there? So, Ali, we're going to start with you.
Can we pull the picture up one more time? I just need to get a visual just to make sure that my...
You saw what you saw. You saw what you saw.
That's a bunion?
That's it. There's but one.
There's a lot going on.
All right. You know what's crazy?
In that picture.
Like, first impression is everything, right? So if I'm meeting you and you looking like that, automatically nah.
You telling me, hold on. She was a brick house. You saw what you saw.
Nah.
You gonna let those Fred Flintstones run you off?
Yeah, because that's probably the first thing that I saw. I usually see what's wrong first.
He sees the flaws first. Like.
Yeah, I usually see and I don't know. This is just how I am. Like, I always see, like, and sometimes I'll be wrong. You know, like, I don't. I'm
kind of scared now, Lord.
Don't be scared, Lola. Speak up, Lola. Don't be scared.
Not my answer, but of him seeing the flaws first. Like, word? That's
what's wrong with seeing the flaws first?
Hard as we try, y'all, you see the flaws.
Get him, Lola. That's why you here.
Hide the little, and you saw it anyway.
Don't be nah.
You know what it is though? Because I'm not, like, me personally, I'm not a dude that's like, oh, she got a crazy backside. Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's dope. What else? Respectfully, like, I'm like, okay, cool. Nah, that's fire. Oh, she's pretty too? Okay. Oh, she got a dope personality.
So
okay.
you telling me, live on behind enemy lines. I told you I choosing violence today. You telling me you walk up in the crib, shorty got a laid down for you, she can cook, you know what I'm saying? She's smelling all good. She covered up her professions like
and
Lola
she got the
said.
air mattress.
You know what I'm saying? The intro with the air mattress. Especially with the double joint.
Red flag.
What's wrong with the air mattress? If it's a double,
but you said it like, yeah, she got the air mattress.
Yeah.
Flag on the plate.
It's about to go there. He got the air. So you got all that. You get there. You see everything you want to see.
Turning around at the air mattress.
And then, but what if she got a double wide air mattress? It's made up nice. She got the extra, the double
instability.
With the headboard.
With the headboard. With the headboard.
I was about to say, what if she got it made up like it's a queen size and this is
ain't nothing wrong with that.
As soon as I lay down, my back will register the instability in her life, and I have to go.
With the box spring.
Oh, nah, that's
so Ali, hold on. She got you gotta have heights. You can jump in that joint. You know. Anyway, let me stop. I digress. So Ali, she got everything you like, and you see those Fred Flintstones, so you gotta go. That's when you draw the line.
So what I was gonna get into next was the situation.
We don't want to get into the situation.
No, like how am I meeting this person?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Did I meet her at the gym?
You see? Because certain stuff, you know, is she a dancer? Is there a reason to be looking like this?
See what I'm saying?
She had on shoes and
exactly.
I'm feeling better.
Listen.
I'm feeling better.
All right. You know, he got to think about scenarios. Lola, can I talk to you, Lola? Because he's trying to find a politically correct. Everybody trying to get an office right now. He's trying to be politically correct. Lola,
maybe it ain't her fault. She got feet like that.
That's what I'm saying. On the beach and her feet look like that, you'd be like, but if you at the dance studio and her feet look like
what's going
on.
At his DJ set. In the club.
You ain't got to deal with this feet like that.
She might keep the socks on.
That's what I'm saying. Keep the socks on. Get her some nice comfy socks.
But I might not have saw the feet first. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but you there now. You commit.
9 times out of 10, the feet look like that. I
could probably already had a conversation.
I would say that, but then that picture wouldn't exist. But
did you not see Boomerang?
If you have feet like that and you are aware that you have feet like that, you and socks are friends.
Yeah, but you know, can I be bad for a minute?
Did you not see Boomerang?
What? Yeah, I did, man.
He pulled the sheet. He slid off like I'm leave $20.
Well, that's because he wasn't sure if that was Tom or Tina. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no problems. You know what I mean?
He already knew it was Tina.
Now he already knew it by that time.
So Lola, man, let me talk to you, Lola. Let me talk to you, man. He fine. He got that 6'6", everything you want.
6-pack.
You know what I'm saying? 12-pack. You know what I'm saying?
Nice car.
He cook. He clean. He pick you up on time. He even open your door for you. You know what I'm saying? And you get in there and see those jumbos. What's going on?
All right, I'm surprised. I'm a nurturer by nature. So I'm probably gonna accept them.
You know what I'm saying?
Now if they stink, that's where I draw the line at. But if they just beat up, we can hit the pedicure and we can hit the pedicure, we can hit the podiatrist, work it out.
Now what if he right?
But if you if they smell bad, that's kind of weird. I can't remember. My nose is very sensitive.
Yeah, I'm glad it's sensitive.
See, Gay?
And
What, Wiz?
I noticed. See,
What
ladies, they nurture you. If they'll see your floor and try to fix
so
it,
Ali ain't
man,
nurture.
we out the door.
Ali ain't nurture.
We out the door.
Y'all not really nurturing in that way, no.
Yeah, but we out the door. Y'all nurture. You'll be like, well, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, in my time,
my late husband had he had the sugars. You know, he had diabetes, so he had consistent feet issues. So even though I don't like feet, it's not like a thing. I don't have a thing for feet. I'd rather keep your feet to yourself. I think feet are supposed to be kind of ugly, considering you walk on them all the time.
Nah, I'd be jealous. Some people really got some pretty feet.
But
They be
yeah,
walking
but
around
then
like
you know
that.
there's some really pretty feet. People with the pretty feet.
Oh, you got them? Yeah, your choice is high.
Like, the people look like they don't even walk on those feet. I'm just saying. They don't look like they walk on these.
You know what I'm saying? You know that?
I made a better tell you.
We'll be tearing up my sheets tonight.
Who you slept with, Freddie?
So because I loved it in him, right? I took care of his feet. I trimmed his nails. I did his pedicures and stuff like that for him. So
got him up to par.
It was a labor of love, but I would rather have not.
So let me ask you another question. What is something else that you just can't get past? If they got their feet is fine, but something else wrong. So they got that I want to pick a deformity that's not a deformity. Give me something that y'all just can't get by. They got everything else, but say he got one of them small arms. You know, can you get by that?
Monologues.
Oh snap! You say
what?
Oh, he would hate my ass.
I'm walking.
What? You sliding out the pictures?
Wait, what happened?
What's up? What's going on?
Where?
He's talking about the little arm over here.
Yeah, the little arm.
He said monologue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, that's my life. Oh my god.
Can you pass me that over there? Can you? Like,
Could you get past that, Lola? If he had everything.
Can you give me that ketchup? The salt? Can you pass me the salt?
He got the little arm. Look, shout out to my brother Grip. His name is Grip. We named him Grip. Shout out to my brother Grip. And he really, so the situation with that, I have to.
I didn't notice, ladies and gentlemen, when I brought this up. I didn't notice.
He was born, he was 16 pounds, and they weren't really great, the doctors back then, so they tried to pull him out, and they messed up his
That's a
nerve in his
lawsuit.
arm.
What's
Yo, yeah, nice couple $1 million. True story.
Okay.
But it messed up his nerve, and they whole complication with his arm. So it never grew past a certain point. So he got a little baby arm. But he does everything with that arm. He rolls blunts, he rides bikes. Everything they said he wasn't going to be able to do, he definitely makes sure he does it. So I don't really feel sorry for him, but it was funny he said with the little arm.
No, I'm just saying, I was thinking about different deformities.
Because you know, not as my boo.
You ever seen?
But I would accept.
You ever seen?
I can't really
you ever
hate on
seen
the
like a real fly chick, and then she smiled, her gums be bigger than her teeth.
Bro.
Could you get past that? Could you get past that?
No.
Yo, y'all are hard. But this panel is hard, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
I want y'all to put in the comments.
I like unattractive. Wait a minute. All right, I like unattractive men.
Hold on. What's unattractive?
Wait, hold on.
What's wrong with that?
We gotta dive into that.
Yeah, we gotta dive into that.
They treat you much better. So I have to say that I'm not really like I'm overly concerned and side eyeing the extremely well put together, the seemingly perfect. That's the guy that
you feel like they
makes me
hiding
a little
something,
nervous.
huh?
Like
they hiding something.
I want to know what he looks like on a bad day. You know what I mean? I want to know what he looks like in the morning.
See, that's why I come out on a bad day.
You take women to the beach and to the pool when you first meet them, so you can see them without all that stuff on their face.
That's the you watch them
I'm
all.
like, seriously, I don't want a man prettier than me. You feel me? I just
He'd be in the mirror more than you. Like,
nice. Come on now. Come on. I just.
If you're from New York, that means don't date nobody from Harlem.
I'm about to say.
He'd be like, Lola, can you pass my foundation? You know where my foundation at? You know where my foundation is?
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can put in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Tell us if you would have dashed or smashed shorty, you know what I'm saying, for the fellas, or,
what up,
you know,
my wife?
what are things that you can't, you know, get past, you know what I mean? I think I can get past small teeth and big gums, you know, if you got everything going right for you, you know. Bubble gum, no? Y'all ain't doing it?
The baby teeth?
The baby teeth? Nah.
I can't tell the baby teeth.
But she full grown.
That's genetics.
I'm gonna cringe every time she smiles.
I'm gonna be concerned that that's gonna pass on.
Oh,
I
my
like to
God.
tell jokes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to be
That's
funny.
a genetic
like, every
thing.
time she
I would be
laughs,
very
I go like
concerned.
this.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know it was a genetic thing.
Yeah, that's genetics.
I didn't know
baby
that.
teeth.
No, I just thought,
Yeah,
you know,
no, that
everybody
run
don't
in the
get the
family.
same thing.
That run in the, that's a well, everything ultimately
so the whole
is
family
genes.
like that?
Yeah, the whole, I can't see the whole family like that.
She's
Lou.
like,
The whole family?
I
Definitely
can't
no.
have kids by her.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Like the that could be a thing. That could be a thing. Like many other familial traits, all of the members in the family have this particular trait.
I
They
didn't know
all
that. I didn't
share that.
There's no
thing.
red flag with that. I'm just not having no babies by him.
Yeah.
Wiz, we don't know about Wiz. we don't know about Wiz.
Genetics.
Just know, but see, you never know
Oh
when
my
you're gonna
God.
have a baby. So
Yeah, you
gotta
never
be
know.
careful.
Yeah, you gotta wrap up.
You gotta
2
wrap
times,
it
4
up, and then
times,
you lose it in there, or it pops. Now you got a baby.
Is that
With
one
little
for you?
teeth.
If you lose it inside, is that And you know what?
Oh, she was cold. She said you lose it in there.
In there, yeah, that was.
That's
Ladies and gentlemen, only on Behind the Enemy Lines. This is what we do. That was the wild card
You said
segment.
you losing it.
We
Yeah,
want to
whatever.
hear what y'all got to say about that. So put it in the chat. What are the
I'm
things
not losing
that
it
y'all
either.
just not gonna get over?
not
You know what I'm
mine.
saying? Even if they got everything you want, what are you not gonna get over? And we got the video now, so we're gonna go back to the first topic, ladies and gentlemen. Is music still impactful in your life? Like I said, if you got a young kid now, 18 and under, this is for 18 and under. You know what I'm saying? You
You
gotta
just
leave the
barely made
room.
it.
21 and up. You know what I'm saying? This is what we talking about. Let's hit the video, Al.
All you bitches keep starting shit, but can't keep a motherfucking man. Bitch, all you bitches captain say you don't need a man. Leaving when he building, but you need a plan. It's a miss of women in demand too. I'm nothing like that drama you put your man through. I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. Submissive women in demand too. Ripping out the magnum, pussy ran through. That's why your baby daddy can't stand you. Keep some clothes on, leave them curious. That's why these niggas don't take you serious. What's your body count, ho? I bet you shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you told the truth, I bet he never. All that whole shit, it ain't respect. Get your shit together, yeah, perfect. When them bills like you gon' be crying to them niggas. Find you a nigga, spend time with a nigga. When you get some money outside on a nigga, fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his niggas. All you bitches captain say you don't need a man. Leaving when he building, but you need a plan. It's a miss of women in demand too. I'm nothing like that drama you put your man through. I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up. Submissive women in demand too. Y'all hoes need to get it together, get in line.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
live
nah,
on Wiz. Live on Behind Enemy Lines. All right. The disclaimers already out there. Shut up to ugly, money, niche. You know what I'm saying? Ali, you know what I'm saying? You first. All right. What do you think about the production on that song? You're a producer.
What's that artist name again?
I don't know yet. I don't know the name.
You said
So I want to know
ugly.
what you. Hold on.
She said she do what?
All of the stuff
Wait.
that he like.
Before we get to the message, what
She
you
said
think
she do
about the
what?
production?
I like the production.
It doesn't matter what you think about the production. I want to talk about the message and what that rapper said. Ugly money niche. All right, now we can get live from left to right. Ladies, you can go first. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, all right, we know the song was a little rough, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I just got the message. So I want to know.
I want to know.
Lola.
Lola.
Will the women accept the message? And is music, does it still have an impact? Because that had an impact on me. So give it to me, ladies and gentlemen.
Shine the
From
light
left
on
to
her.
right. Shine the light. I had an impact. Shout out to my daughter, Takaija. She's about to run her track meet, man. Good luck, baby girl. I know you're going to do
Good
it.
luck,
She's out there doing it. Let's go, Bronx Tigers.
Lit.
So, Ali, Lola, you go first. Then we going to go Ali, then we go Wiz. Come on. I fuck, I clean. Go ahead now.
Okay, shit, so much. And I'm not allowed to monologue. So, okay. Wow, so much to unpack. First of all, I agree with 90%. 90% of what she said would improve men-women relations considerably. On the other hand, devil's advocate, if I shut up, how he gonna know that I clean and I want to fuck? Like,
well, I think he don't mean shut up like that.
Like,
I think he mean
like
I think he means shut up. In
no,
the point
y'all mean
of,
shut up all the time.
No, we don't mean that. We don't mean that all the time.
No,
Come
no,
on,
no,
fellas.
no.
Come on,
Y'all
fellas.
mean-
Go ahead, Ali. Go ahead, Ali. Go
Do
ahead, Ali.
not disagree. Do not. That's what y'all mean when y'all say shut up.
Come on, Ali. Go ahead.
I'm concerned.
Not
about
all
it.
the time. Like, I think the shut up comes from more of a time and place. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
every time, like just because we're together doesn't mean it's talk time. You know what I mean? Like there's times when
I
we
like
can,
Lola. Y'all got to see her show. You see her face. I love this.
There's times where we can coexist together, and you do your thing, I do my thing. Then there's times where we can, okay, now it's time to talk, and how was your day, and da-da-da. And
Yeah,
she
but
did
you
what,
her
and da-da-da.
bestie. Why y'all don't
No,
understand that you
I don't
want
wanna
to
hear that. I don't want to hear that.
This
I'm
is
going
why
to couch right
You
now.
her bestie.
Al, where's left again?
You her bestie.
I'm one of them.
She wants to talk to you about
I'm the main one.
everything.
I'm the
she
main
wants
one.
to
I'm the
share
main one.
everything.
Which means I delegate when and let you know when it's time for the friends to come in.
So you do allow the friends.
Oh,
The
yeah.
friends,
Yeah, I mean,
without the
yeah,
friends,
yeah.
it's all on you.
You damn right I allow the friends. You if you ain't got no friends, that's like a red flag.
I like
That's a red flag. If you ain't got no friends,
Oh,
why?
no friends.
Go ahead, Wiz. Go ahead, Wiz.
Ali,
So
I'm
on
just
you?
saying,
Not
let's
one?
get to it.
Yeah.
You come home, you watching a movie, you watch your show, you watching the basketball game. She comes in. Now, when she watching her shows, her Love and Hip Hop show, you quiet. But when she coming in, you watching the basketball, like the Knicks game.
Now you want to.
So she want to have a conversation, and then like,
No, you
no,
get your time.
it does
I
happen.
get my time.
It does the time. It does happen. Like,
Wiz, you
Y'all don't hear
See,
anyway.
Wiz,
Y'all
I gotta
only hear the
apologize.
guy on the TV.
I gotta
when the sports
apologize.
and they
I
be
gotta
trying
apologize.
to trick you along the way
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
they'll ask you a question,
yeah.
wait,
Wait.
ask you another one, wait a little less. Then it's just bang. Oh wait, whoa! How did we? How did I end up there? Like what?
See, I think.
Made it into a conversation.
So hold on. So here we go.
Go ahead, Al.
So earlier on Tug of War, they came up with a word called baited, right? So here's where we get baited, right? So they'll set us up, ask us a question.
There you go.
They already know the answer to
There
the
you
question.
go. Yes.
But they want to
Always.
hear, right?
Whether you
what
allow-
they want to hear, and they don't want to hear the truth. But if you say to tell them the truth,
Come on
then
with
you're
it.
mean.
Come on
you're
with it.
nasty. You don't like me. Oh, if I knew you had a problem with me, I would have never got with you.
You don't understand me.
You don't understand. You're not here with me.
Right.
You're not in tune with
right.
me.
Right.
Just
I
spend
think we
some
need more
quality
women on
time
this show.
with me.
No, what
Can
it
Lola
is?
explain that for us?
I think first of all, because y'all are shifty, y'all are shifty.
When did we become
So we
shifty?
gotta, you can't come at y'all directly. It doesn't work
Look,
out.
we want exactly what
So
she
you
said. We want
gotta-
you to
because-
cook, clean,
Listen.
Hey, shut up. All right, like I said, okay.
ow!
You clean because you don't want to live. You don't want to be in a nasty
Yes,
environment.
check.
You cook because you like to eat. You gotta
Yes,
eat.
absolutely.
And you in the house, so
You
I
have
can speak.
desires like he has desires. So it's gonna
I don't
be-
know. Women act like they don't got
hopefully there's
desires
gonna be
now,
some
man. They act like they don't got
Listen.
desires.
Huh? Not because
Women be
women's
arguing.
desires is directly connected to their brains,
Mm-hmm.
while y'all somehow floats autonomously. Like y'all's is not. Y'all can disconnect. Like you can be mad and still.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get mine.
Lola,
I'm gonna get
but
mine.
Lola,
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine.
Let's be real.
I'm gonna get
I
mine.
cannot
Let's
be mad
be real.
and still do the stuff.
But let's be real, Lola.
can't. I don't-
It's women will
intention-
come in here. They'll come in here.
Wiz likes to walk off camera like we got a camera following them.
Word.
There's no camera following
Like
me.
she know you watching
I
the game.
apologize. That's my partner.
She watching the game and she looking. Her competition is that TB. Are you going to give the TB the attention or me the attention? That's what it is.
I'm not competing.
Well, before we go too far,
When they
right,
ask
let-
for-
hold
no,
on.
I'm just call it as it
Order
is.
in the court.
What?
Order in the
No,
court.
call it as it
Wiz,
is.
calm
Sustain.
down. He's from Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Calm
Object.
down. No objections right now. Because I want to
It
know.
is.
I want to know. Because see, like I said,
That
70,
man don't want to be on the couch tonight.
I live on the couch. That's my house. I don't care. I don't care about that.
See, that's the last episode. He lives on the
I live
couch.
on the couch. Listen,
You was getting on me about being on the being in the bedroom. So
I
I'm
want to
getting on
talk
the couch.
about the effectiveness of a song like this when y'all hear it. Like I said, it was a little strong, right? When she was saying, some of her delivery, but Do you think the younger generation, you're a producer, Lola, get into music because you know what you do with Buff Radio, you know what I'm saying? Plus with your own show, WIZZ, you've been in music forever. Can a song like this make a difference? You know, I was reading, 75% of people listen to music, you know what I'm saying, daily to get through their day. Music is very important, right? And that's why I said, when we was listening to the 70s and the 80s, when they told us to love and stick out relationships, will this be a type of song that can make it to mainstream? Can y'all hear the younger generation picking it up? Because y'all work with them. Can they pick up the message in that?
Can you?
Why not?
No, I just think they're going to be like, they just going with the flow of the song. Yeah.
That's not a good hook for y'all? Yeah. Especially for the girls. Well, you the guy, you know what I'm saying? You heard that hook. You wouldn't like your girl to do that? The cook, the clean, and shut up? You wouldn't like that?
Yeah, that's gonna cause a fight. I don't.
It's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe
that song in the house.
I'm playing it in my. If I'm
You're
not
have
getting
an angry woman
music is a key to open the door to an argument, of course. But to let no, because if you know if your girl playing a certain type of song when you walk in that door, if she playing I should have cheated, you know something going on. All right. So if you walk in and hear this song, you know how I'm feeling. Come on, let's keep on.
Very good point.
Yeah, oh shit.
Ooh, because y'all play music
That's
depending
what
on
I'm
y'all
saying.
vibes. If y'all happy
I
and
don't
ready
see a woman playing that. I see a man playing that.
Right.
For the woman.
Yeah.
Right. I don't see a woman
but I think, and that's why I asked now. Go ahead.
Sorry, not to cut you off. If you have a woman that's doing that.
There you go. Now we getting where I want to go.
You ain't appreciating her?
And she's playing that.
Oh, because you're not appreciating her.
Or
why else would she play?
Or she's trying to be a guy like me.
Or she relates to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
If
That's
not, she
me.
playing Mary's second album, My Life.
Right.
You coming home to My Life album or Keisha Cole, I should have cheated or I might as well have.
We gonna need you to go. We gonna need him to go on iAccess Radio on iAccess Radio and comment, because we want his comment to be up there so we can address him, saying that the young people ain't gonna take it. I mean, if I was a young guy, my girl ain't doing that, and I know these are the values that I want. You know what I mean? I'm playing that. Will the mainstream pick it up? Will other female artists start dropping songs like that? Like we heard.
I can see the Sexy Reds in them doing something like that.
Yeah, she gonna come back. She gonna recount what she said.
Yeah, and make
I ain't
it more
cooking,
worse.
I ain't cleaning, I ain't doing shit.
Nah,
She ain't doing none of that, and she ain't shutting
all right,
up.
Monte the God said, for the people just turning in, and what are we talking about? What do you mean what we talking about? We just played the hot video and you missed it. We talking about a girl that want to cook and clean and fuck and shut up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ugly Music Niche. You know what I'm saying? They got an artist that's her song. And, I'm hearing it in the 2024. That's how you deliver your music. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little strong. But it takes me back to an old, turn off the lights. You know what I'm saying? Because you were telling them what you wanted, what you needed, and how you get. We need to be able to do that as men. You know what I mean? Because all the songs that you're hearing right now is about what? Break up. If I ain't got the money for you, come on, y'all in the industry, tell us. So a song like this,
it's all degrading. It's all negative.
Right. So I mean, it was strong, but it wasn't degrading. Was it?
Well, back in the day.
I'm listening to Al.
They had some music for your butt back in the days. Yes. If you chose to, that's what you wanted to listen to.
It was a presentation.
Like Clarence Carter, Candy Liquor.
Yep. Oh, Lord have mercy. Or Lucille Brogan's Shave 'Em Dry. Y'all ready for that.
Okay.
So y'all gotta learn it. You gotta learn these.
These is records I need to sample.
Yeah.
Shut it. Write that down.
Make your ears hot.
Say them records names again.
What was that?
Clarence Carter. Just look up Clarence Carter. He got a bunch of stuff.
Got a bunch of stuff. And Marcy's got a bunch of stuff too.
Yep.
Old Jody got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we need to dig into them.
But you know what, Gay? I think that a song like this, instead of people taking heed to it, I think what would happen more is that it'll spark conversation.
And that's what I'm hoping that we do as well, because
that I would like to see.
Those qualities that she's talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like even when she said, "Yo, you get the bag and then you go sleep with 5 of his dudes," like. The younger generation is thinking that is what is supposed to be happening.
No,
Shout out to D. Chorus in the building. Said, "What up, IX Radio family?"
What up?
There's other stuff that I heard in there, but how does that?
What? Sound like a good woman.
She sound like a good woman. That's
Yes,
what
it
I'm
does.
saying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, it do.
can we get the ladies on board with stuff like that, Lola?
There are a lot of ladies that are on board with stuff like that, and they're feeling real neglected and overlooked a lot.
And that's why she came out with the song.
Yeah, because they're not getting the attention. And
we watching the Knick game.
No, you watching the Knick game.
You watching the Sexy Reds and the Sukiyanas and all.
Mm-hmm.
But neglected in what way
yeah.
though? Like neglected in because it's like
Neglected in that girl is at home and her counterpart is in the strip club. And where are you? In the strip club. You're not at home.
Run with
So
your boys.
she's losing the battle for sure. She's got to compete with the strip clubs.
Ali, this is behind the enemy
bitches
lines.
on the
Don't be
streets.
holding on to your thoughts, man. We want to hear you.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. Line up and let it go,
Your
baby.
homies, all of these people will come before you get to her at the end of the night when you get home.
Let it go, Ali.
And
Come on now.
she's still doing all of that stuff. Now the girl who ain't doing none of that stuff, that's who y'all chasing around. I mean, it is what it is. The proof is in the pudding.
What you gotta
That's who y'all
understand-
chasing around. The one who says she don't cook, she don't clean. But let me tell you how she got.
See, and that's why
who
I
y'all
said,
chasing
and that's why I
around.
said when we saw the foot video, they lying. They cause that's the one they want, the big foot, the big booty. They don't want no more values.
Yeah.
Put
When
socks on it.
When it comes to like a wife and you're looking to like really lock somebody down, you look for something like that in that video, amongst other things. But that's something that as a man, and I stand by this, that's something that I would want. Because what she's really talking about in that song is like she's not really, of course she might be really talking about what she's actually saying, but what that means is she's like, yo, I'm submissive. I see you. I hear you. I understand you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you too, and I'm looking at how we align and how we don't align. And of course, she wants us to align. So she's gonna fall in line so you can both align and kind of, correlate and coexist together.
Right.
Now that's how you get behind the lines.
That's what I'm talking about, Ab. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. That's how we do that.
Very nice.
And you
No,
know,
that's going in the clip. Yes, it is.
You know, the funny thing about it is when I first heard it,
I ain't do
you
that
know,
on purpose either.
and they play that. They play that on Homeboys podcast. They have a podcast, so that's their opening song on their podcast too. And when I first heard it, I started following them just because of that song, because it speaks of value. I think it's a little bit strong because the younger generation, they like their
The
music.
shock value,
That's why I wore the Tupac. They want the thug like smack them in the head with the burner. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to give them a little. They R&B gotta have some drill in it. Like they have a drive by and kissing a dude at the same time. That's the way their music is. So I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't.
They want that. They want that.
There you go.
Not that. What up, baby?
Yeah,
How
so
you
I
doing?
wasn't really turned away when I heard the song. It was like the beat was catchy, but she was really saying some factual stuff. So can that transition and we start getting more music like that again to where it's bringing relationships together instead of taking them apart?
I definitely hope so.
We ain't getting
On that
Babyface. I pay you.
We know what I mean? That is not okay. First of all, I ain't
don't
stop
want
saying
that.
that.
Soon as I get home,
You can't say that. There's a lot of wonderfully talented individuals. R&B is definitely making a comeback.
It should have never left. I don't think it ever
but
left.
but it's about who's buying the music.
But
if you're
women
not
don't wanna
buying the
hear
music,
that.
they're not the labels are not gonna put the money behind the artists because y'all are not buying the music. It's not real
Because
complicated.
Generation X is not trying to hear all that.
But they trying to hear what she said.
But there are more of us than there are of them. Y'all, there's
Yeah,
more
you're
of
right.
us than there are of them. So we put our money where we want to see, then that's what we're gonna see. If we sit
and
back
if we-
like we're on the sidelines and we not in the game.
Yeah, yeah, and if we
don't
stop,
play
but you
no
know what?
more.
You know the
We
funny
don't
thing,
play
Lola,
no
you
more,
right.
but we complain about the game.
But you right, Lola, because they're talking about we not in it no more. But you out there trying to wear their jeans. You out there
with the ski. Please
skiing
stop
you know,
doing that. Please,
put your money with. Stop trying to be.
I'm not gonna tell you how old I am,
Yeah, you know what I'm
but
saying?
please
You only
stop with the
25.
skinny
Come on, man. You
jeans,
beautiful. You
please.
25.
I hate skinny jeans.
26 at most.
At most.
I hate skinny
So,
jeans.
It's been
so
20-something years before
we
I've
tap
seen
into the
20-something,
pressure
but
check, because the pressure check time is now. This is when
I'll
we
accept
call
that.
somebody else and get their random thoughts. And if people want to call in 347-708-0216, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that to tell us what y'all think, because I like what she was saying. I like the message that she was giving. You know what I mean? And even though the young young man right here said, you know, he about 13. He like, yo, he ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But I think after he get into that relationship where you know, when the honeymoon phase is over, when that honeymoon phase is over in relationships, that's when you're gonna wish you had some cook, some clean, some cut, and shut up. You're gonna wish you had some. You wish you had some. You know what I mean? So can this point be pushed? Can we highlight this point? Can we get more artists? Do y'all want to see that?
Yes, I would like to see that.
I would like to see
and I'm going to be playing this on the show. I need this song. I need that song on the show.
I'm curious on like how it would be presented.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they did it raw, but I believe I know they're gonna have a clean version because, like I said, that message. It's important because, like I said, the message that you hear during music, it affects your mood, it affects your vibe, it affects your choices. So, like I said, just hearing a song like that, it'll even make me think. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, did I pick the right woman? Are you cooking? Are you cleaning? Are you making me better?
Hey,
but
are you cooking? Are you cleaning?
Definitely. Oh,
are
yeah.
you fucking?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you shutting the fuck up?
On every day. Yes,
All
and twice
right.
on Sundays.
All right.
I be in the church. They be kicking me out. Al, I'm sorry. I need some holy water. You know what I'm saying? I get in trouble. Yes, man. I come in, I cook. And that's why I demand so much. That's why I'm
Because,
the
I mean,
gatekeeper.
if everybody is doing that for everybody, y'all should have a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, no. You know what? But to tell you the truth, when you do the things as a man that you say you do, you put a lot of pressure on the woman. If you're not really a woman and you run into a man that is doing what he's supposed, because now I gotta hold you accountable. And then when you hold people accountable and they ain't hearing all this other stuff like, girl, you ain't got to do that. You
because he ain't doing nothing for you. But he is.
But he is, and they don't want to tell that.
He
that,
is taking care of the bills. He is taking care of the household. He is doing what he's supposed to do. Then yes, by default, you're supposed to do what you.
And that's
if
why.
you don't, then you know you got to rag the bitch and get rid of them.
Ain't rubbing feet, even though they big. I'm rubbing them. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there. I got my tool bag. You know what I'm saying? Welding stuff.
A tool bag.
Yeah, I'm rubbing her feet. Hey, listen. If she cook, she clean. She what? And shut up. I'm rubbing those big things. I'm rubbing those big things. What?
Yo, Brigade, this how you let her know how much you love her,
what?
right?
Yeah.
You get one of them vice grips, put it at the end of the bed, put a foot in it, get you a real metal file, right? Shave off the toenails so they won't cut you, right? And then you get a lawnmower to smooth out the bottom of the feet.
It's easier just to drop her off home. Respectfully, we could get some food on the way if you want. I ain't gonna waste your time. We definitely ain't gonna waste mine.
But Ali, we want to show them. We want to show them just how much we can do, right? You know, because the vice grip, right?
Ali phrases.
The vice grip. Once you put a foot in it, right? It's not gonna. She ain't gonna move. She gonna keep still for you.
And it's gonna be worth it. It don't matter. You gonna have big comfy feet.
It don't matter if she gotta move or not.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, Al, man. Al, watch this. Hey, Al, man, they act like they ain't watched The Hobbit. Come on, man.
Right, come on, man.
They had actual hair on their feet. But
the
men and the women in the Hobbits had hair on their feet.
And they was corn rolling them joints.
So that was a thing together that they
Al,
did.
you could call my first. You call Joey up. You know what I mean?
Call Joey?
Yeah, so, that's what I'm saying.
Ali is leaving the text on red.
I think what the young people
I try to be nice.
No, don't be nice.
I try. That's always my first approach. If you don't get it, that's just on you.
Don't try. What I'm saying though, to both of y'all though, like the power of music. I want the young people to understand that people are gonna start bringing the music to y'all. That's gonna help y'all make, I think, better decisions for yourself down the road. And I think that's what that song is putting out there. You know what I'm saying? How to make some better decisions, because once you get that bad one,
you consider other things too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the pressure check hour, man. This is when we call random folks to see what they think about what's going on. Big brother Joe, you live on Behind the Enemy Lines, man. I'm with Ali the Greatest, you know what I'm saying? You got Lola Shay in the building, and you got this guy WIZZ, we know, man.
What up?
Hey, WIZZ, ask him the question, man. Ask him the question.
What you want me to ask?
We want to ask him the first one.
The first one.
If Shorty cooked, she clean, she what? What you think about that video and song, brother?
Let me explain something to you, man.
I like when they start with
Let's get to it, my brother. Yes, sir.
That's about to be some shit.
Why? I'm gonna hit you with the same thing the women hit us with. When a man says, "Oh, I take care of my child," I do this, that. Oh, well, women been doing that for years. So as a woman, as a wife, you should be doing what a wife does for years. Cook and clean. That's part of the plan. Ain't nobody bragging about, I cook. You're supposed to have a clean house. You're supposed to cook for your family. You're supposed to take care of your family. In turn, your man take care of you because you do those things that maybe a little extra. But you bragging about, I cook, I clean. What the hell? When did that become an award ceremony?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm gonna let you off from left to right. Go ahead, Lord. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you when it became an award. It became an
award. Wanting an award for washing your ass in the morning. What the hell?
Some people need one.
Well, but I'm just saying, you can't boast on something like boast about. I take my man on a trip. Oh, I pay the bills to help my man out because he's taking care of me. You ain't got nobody talk about that.
I'm gonna say I paint your nails too. You know what I'm saying? Your Bigfoot nails.
Okay. So we're going to thank you for tuning in, Joe. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you for being on the pressure check. You know what I'm saying? Behind enemy lines.
But Joey, I got to ask you one question.
Shoot at me, bro. Go ahead.
So Gatekeeper's on the couch tonight. He's going to get kicked out the couch. He might be outside the bleachers. Can he come to your Can he get on your couch?
Listen. That brother can come to my crib anytime. You welcome anytime. You break bread, crack bottles, and blow smoke out of cigars all night.
All night. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying you're enabling him? Is that what you're saying?
That's right. That's a good support. That's a good support team. That's a good support team.
Enabling going on
there. It's a good support team.
Real talk on that song. No, understand this. A fantasy is the reality of someone's dream. So people dream build, but they don't live dreams. So if you're building your dreams, at some point you got to live your dream. But what times it is the fact of you get caught up in a fantasy that the dream gets deterred somewhere. And everybody talks about building a dream, but they don't understand that you got to live the nightmare to get to the dream you want to live. No one talks about the struggle and the sacrifices I had to do to dream the build because they listen to a song and they see it with somebody else. They don't talk about the struggle. They just say, "Well, I just spent this many years," and so you telling me in the public that if I struggle for X amount of years and months that I'm gonna get this? No. The hard cold facts is that when you dream build, is to have a dream life to live, and between that A and B point is a nightmare. It's a struggle. It's hard times. It's a fight. It's damn near giving up on what you're dreaming about to live for. So when you get on these songs and talk about I'm living this life, they didn't get up and say hell I was rich. No one wakes up and says I want to be a failure or a fuck up in life.
I think she.
You feel what I'm saying? No one gets up and do that. Everybody wants to do something great for themselves. Oh damn, nigga, shoot. But that's just my 2 cents, brothers. I appreciate it. Anytime y'all want to call back, holler at me, man.
We got you.
Yeah, that was man.
But see, that's what the music.
I got some nearest open, son. Come
on. That's what I'm talking about, man. Got that near. He cracked the nearest, so he get the whistle on.
I guess I have that effect on me, bro.
Making me think now.
Crack the nearest. All right, we holler at you. You can hang up.
You ain't even drinking today.
Yo,
peace, bro.
But now, he touched on something real good. Lolo, you was about to start in, so I want you to start from there. Because he said, why should she get a trophy? You know what I'm saying? Or why should she be celebrated for a song like that? And that's why I wanted this, and I needed the panel for stuff like this, because I don't feel like it's celebration, but she's filling a hole that's been there for a while, and men just haven't been saying it. But we've been doing other things to mess up our relationships instead of just saying these are what we need. So we start with Lola. Go ahead.
Okay, so first it's still the competing with the girls that seem like that they're winning when it feels like those girls are losing. Secondly, it's the idea that you doing these things and you don't feel like he sees you, like she doesn't feel like she's being seen. She's yelling. She's aggressively telling you, look at me. I'm doing all of these things, and yet y'all are still over there. Ultimately, that's what it is. I mean, even in a regular relationship, Arguments tend to come out where the one party is not feeling appreciated. They're not feeling like you notice the efforts that they make, especially things that are repetitious, that have to be done over and over again. You don't notice all of the work that goes into
and that's
keeping
the nightmare.
the house
That's the
clean,
nightmare he was talking
cooking
about.
for you every day, multiple meals a day, fucking you on demand. Y'all don't realize that that is a job, and an unpaid job at that. So seeing as it is a job and you're not paid, the house looks nice every now and again is the equivalent to payment. That's currency for females, emotional currency, and they're not getting that. So you hear the frustration and the anger in her voice in the song. And I feel like that's part of where it's coming from.
This man need to give her a 1099 then.
Go ahead, Ali.
Listen, all jokes aside with that, if you was to try to quantify the work that your woman does, specifically that
Explain
kind
more
of
than
woman,
us, what we
the
give
cooking and the cleaning and
Yes.
the and
and I'll give you that. It's more than what we
it's
give y'all.
way, way, way more than what
Yeah, I acknowledge that. I'm accountable.
The balance is not even equal. All right, y'all go to work. You work. Whatever your job is, may be manual, it may not be. You might just push pencils around on the desk all day. All right, you come home, you say, I'm tired. I see you at work. What are you gonna talk about? You be having way too much fun at work. I'm trying to come to your job. All right, anyway. So, yeah, you at work, you come home, you feet up on the desk, you watching the game, you don't want to be bothered, you don't want to talk about the day, all that monologuing, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, meanwhile, she's been up before you got up. She made you breakfast. She helped get your clothes together to get you out for work. She freaking packed your lunch.
We don't got too many
She got
women
dinner
like that.
ready. Yes, they are.
man.
Again, and that's the frustration
don't
because
know.
the women are out there, but your eyes is directed elsewhere. They're not in the strip clubs. You're not gonna find them there.
We in New
They're
York.
in the
They
goddamn-
close a lot of strip clubs down, man. We ain't got
Please.
none.
They're not in the after hours spots
We ain't-
either.
what after hours spot? We ain't got no
That's
after
the
spot.
strip
We ain't got
clubs.
no
They're
what?
not in the club.
We on the videos.
So they might be at the church. They might be. They
I'm
might
going
be
to
at
church.
the church.
I'm
But
going
you
to church.
still got to vet those at the church. You got to vet them.
But is it?
But they're out there. They're definitely out there.
Is it bad that we might want our cake and eat it too?
I like cake.
Like, is it bad? Because like if you look at it, like, because you're right, they are out there. You're right, but most times when you find someone that does that,
They don't look how you want them to look. Right?
Oh,
That's what you gonna say, right?
damn.
I know.
Y'all had to
It's
go
that.
back to Bigfoot.
They call that women's intuition, by the
You know
way.
what I'm saying? It's
I knew
that.
that's what he was gonna say.
But
Because
there's
that's
all-
the truth.
but
That's
it's
the
the same
truth.
with
No,
y'all.
that's
God.
the truth.
But they use that as like, but I
That's why
do
they
this
say
though.
ugly again. That's why I say that.
That's the
because I'm
trade-off.
not-
That's the
But I
trade-off.
do this
That's
though.
the trade-off.
From a
I
good
do
man,
this.
just because
This
he
what
don't
I
look
do.
like
I cook,
the
I
model.
clean, but I do that though. But it's just like, okay, but
Yeah, but your face look like that.
but look,
Yeah.
That's why they got makeup now.
but it's not even all about how you look. It's about the up.
Only on behind enemy lines. We gonna step over some lines. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's,
Go ahead.
all day, all day.
it's about the
All day.
upkeep though.
Upkeep.
Because you cannot be the prettiest, but you can keep yourself
You
so
could- you could-
maintained that you pretty just because of that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
I agree.
You know
You know
what I'm
what?
saying?
And I
Lola
was
gonna
saying
get
that.
some
You get
Wiz,
complacent
Wiz.
after they done had the man for a while. You
No,
know that
but
butterfly
yeah,
on,
that's the
that
problem.
Fuzzy robe on in the
Just
house
because you're
and
not
that-
going outside
Yeah,
tonight
that-
don't mean
Nothing.
that.
That's
true.
thank
That
you.
is true. That
Thank
is
you.
true.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
saying
you.
They're not.
And,
Okay.
and the chime on that, because I was at work, right? Wiz was on the phone with me, and I was at work, and I was complimenting someone because on paper she's a 1. She's a 1 on paper, but the way she customizes, she's a 9. Like, she's so average, but because you took the time to do X, Y, Z, made her a 9. And it made me come up with another topic, you know what I'm saying? But that's for another show, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all might have to bring the panel back out. Do I want to date the work you, or do I want to date the home you? That's coming, all right? We're gonna bring that up. We're gonna bring that up. But before we
I
do
love
that,
that. I love
Work husband is like,
What your job is, though.
you know what I'm
What your
saying?
job
We're gonna get to that.
is.
Behind the
Where
enemy
you
lines, I gotta tune in for what's
where
coming
you
up
work
next.
at,
You know what I
though.
mean? So right now, we going into Chucky's Cut. So we got Chucky's Cut coming up. This is our artist independent give back. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have the artist coming up. What's the artist, Wiz?
His name is Naza.
And y'all get
Those
to
are the
vote
great.
to keep a kill. Everybody in here get a vote so y'all can pick up another device. If y'all got it on y'all go to crowd.live and y'all vote to keep a kill the artist. You know what I'm saying? Chucky's cut, man. Don't think it's going to be easy up here now. Chucky always ready to cut somebody off, so you know what it is, all right?
You know it. You slicing.
The code to vote is, okay, capital D, capital Z, capital L, number 4, number 8.
No.
No, that's not it?
Where you at?
Oh, I don't know where I'm at. You know? I don't know. We got so spicy. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what I was doing.
He
So I
knows
mean,
about being on
capital
that
R, capital Z, capital L, capital 4 with an 8. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. On our Access Radio, Behind the Enemy Lines. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man.
One take, man, that boy crazy, I swear. It beats like this when you making them hits and you on a billboard, top billing like audio 2. Money 2 like a toddler, honey's looking proper. Protect the 2-3 like a shortstopper. Bases are loaded, I'm thinking deluxe. So when I hit a grand slam, I'm thinking a dunk. Can't compare you and her, that's Ford to a Bugatti, a Lamb to a Piney. You get where I'm coming from. She got a spark that'll start up your car, that'll light up the room. Disregarding the moon star, a definition of who you are with great character. Off the books, mixed with Attica, South Africa, motherland beauty. Swagging through the clouds, smoking them Lucy's. She's what I call HBIC. And if you out trying to find me, what's it gonna be like him or the Beehive? Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be like her or the Beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like
Marilyn Monroe. The talk of the town, the queen of the land, angel of Aaliyah, they queens of the damn. Fangs showing out, they trying to draw blood, but it's hard to draw when you looking up above. Bless your soul, I shine in like them drapes. I'm the best that she had since dealing with Drake. I lime to a lemon, they taking a stand. No match for the women, Yolanda McMahon. Got a pose for the cameras like a diva should, showing how it's done over at the Foxwoods. Blessing the stage with a main catwalk. See, most got a curl, then you walk. Real talk, drop jewels like Hitler sent me, but I'm hitting models when bottles go empty. Starstruck when I look in her eyes, never know when you meeting a guy. I said, what's it gonna be like him or the Beehive? Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be like her or the Beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like
Marilyn Monroe. Had Shorty on the runway, sporting the brand. Lay Francois with the cashmere pants, see-through blouse, Cartier shades, Louboutin pumps, man. What more can you say? Tiffany diamonds, man, she the one. The female Neo, you picked the right one. Style at 100, ain't letting up. Marilyn Monroe, or maybe too much. I said, what's it gonna be like him or the Beehive? Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be like her or the Beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like
Marilyn Monroe. What's it gonna be like him or the Beehive? Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be like her or the Beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, we back, ladies and gentlemen. Live on Behind the Enemy Lines, our Access Radio, Gatekeeper, Ali the Greatest, Lola Shay, and then you got WIZZ.
What
You know
up?
I'm saying?
What up?
Listen, if y'all like that song, please go to vote to keep or kill it. I'm gonna say it right now, yo. I'm gonna say it right now. Can I start some trouble? We gonna get 3 beats, man, for this project when we drop it, yo. And the artists that get the most vote, y'all gonna get a 16 on, and they gonna be Ali the Greatest beats. All right,
I like that.
We're gonna take 3. You understand what I'm saying?
I like
So
that. Let's do
everybody
it.
that's been on here, you know what I'm saying, that you made the cut, we're gonna put some hats and we're gonna put some names in the hat. We're gonna pick out some artists, you know what I'm saying, that made the cut. If you didn't make the cut, your name don't go in the hat. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna add that to our mixtape. We're gonna get 3 beats from Ali, the greatest, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And we're gonna have some of these artists on here and we're gonna make them do what it do. So go to Vote to Keep a Kill. If you wanna be on this segment, man, you got a free lane right now. Ali, man, you guys don't take advantage of. All right.
You got to take advantage of
VHL Family
everything.
52 at yahoo.com. It's very simple. All we need is the artist name and the MP3 format, and we need it in a timely fashion to get it to the engineer. Now, we ain't asking you to bring no fans. We ain't asking you to send in no money. We ain't asking you show up and support. You know what I'm saying? That's all we asking. If you make the cut, you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? That Ali might be like, yo, who that? I might have to get in touch with him. You saw Lola, she heard what she's heard in that song. She said, man, I got to play that. I got to see what's going on here. Don't leave it up to WIZZ.
Oh, no. I'm booking for multiple shows. I book for live events. I'm outside. So definitely send in your art. And if I hear it on their shows, I'm going to put it on mine and others.
You see? So you got opportunity.
Right.
Kane Green said, I need to be in the loop with that. Yeah, Kane, you know we got you. He sounds like a young Jay-Z. Okay.
He did.
He definitely did.
No Blazing.
He kind of had that honey na.
Yeah. So if y'all missed it, you know what I'm saying, Al, we got a couple extra minutes, Al? Okay, well, you know, 'cause I want y'all guys to give y'all opinion one more time on what the caller has said and how he felt about the song, and like we shouldn't be rewarding somebody for doing something that they already technically should be doing. I'll start with you, Ali.
We shouldn't be rewarding with someone's.
Yeah, because he was like, well, why are we giving her a trophy? Like, you're supposed to clean, you're supposed to cook, you're supposed to do this. You know, why are we giving her a trophy?
I agree with that part. That part I agree with. Because it's like, that's like telling somebody, hey, good job for passing your test. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to go to school and get good grades. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? I think it's more along the side, I think you even touched on this too, more along the lines of just recognizing the market, just to call it. Like, nobody's talking about that. Nobody's, you don't hear songs like that. You don't hear anybody glorifying, what a woman, I don't want to say supposed to do.
Go ahead, say it, man. We got security.
That's right, we got security.
Yeah, but she right next to me, though.
Yeah, you might be too close. You're right. But Al, did you check up for weapons?
But nah, like, I don't want to, like, damn, what was I saying?
Ali, you fell yourself this blink. This blink.
Nah.
We shouldn't have to reward them.
But right, we shouldn't have to reward them on, what primarily relative duties that fall in line with a woman. I like how I did that.
Yeah, I like that.
But you know what I'm saying? Just like on a man's point, it's just like you're not gonna, good job for paying the bills or good job for, and it's like, that's what we're supposed to do.
That's what we're supposed to do.
But it was more along the lines of like, you don't hear that. You're just like, oh, so it kind of like was like a light bulb, like, oh, there's still women out there that's like on the younger age that have that mindset. It was like, it was
WIZZ, how about you, WIZZ?
I'm not going on the couch tonight.
Oh my God, this guy is. That's why he's a Dallas fan.
No.
Go ahead, Lola. Get him out of here.
I'm gonna clear it up.
Clear it up, man.
Okay, I just think that it's like a job. You're supposed to show up. You're supposed to give 100% of your job. And side, we're supposed to do the same. It's not supposed to be rewarded and all that. You doing that is a plus.
Okay.
Yeah, she's sucking her teeth. I like that. Come right in.
All that sounds real good, right? It sounds real good. But like, we're just gonna say a dog. We're gonna take a dog. Not even a dog.
Little Toby.
A dog. If the dog sits when you tell the dog to sit, if the dog sits because it knows that it's supposed to sit, you say, good dog. Good dog. And
I'm
the dog
guilty of
wags
that.
his tail.
I'm guilty of that.
Oh,
I'm guilty of that.
He's happy. What is the problem with trying to make somebody happy? What is with kind words? What is so hard? It's supposed to be somebody you love, mind you. It's not a stranger. It's not a nigga in the street. It's somebody that you lay down in the bed. What is so hard? You did a good job. The house looks good. Dinner was great. Pussy was good. What is the problem?
That's what I'm
What is
talking
the problem?
about.
Like, y'all making it seem like he sounded angry. Caller sounded angry because you have to fucking appreciate your woman every now and then. Not every day. Nobody say, oh my God, thank you so much for breathing, bitch, I love you. Nobody's saying that. But every now and again, damn, pat a bitch on the back.
and not just grip the booty, pat on the back.
What?
You know us. We start from down low. We start from down low.
Work our way up.
No,
Don't usually go up.
I mean, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Al, you want to add on, Al?
I like that one. I like
Al say good. Listen, so no, I wanted to make sure.
Touching that.
I wanted to make sure before I closed out. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say it like this: give her a trophy, man. Because I like a trophy every now and then.
Yeah, you want a
I
trophy.
like a reminder. I like a pat on the
baby.
back.
I see you
know
doing
what I
them
mean?
overtimes for the family.
Yeah, and I think
thank you, baby.
I think that's being forgotten because and that's why I wanted to play this song. Like I said, behind the enemy lines, we talk about relationships for the male point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. And a lot of men are not saying it because they're scared to be called a simp, sucker, bitch. You wilding out.
A man is in touch with his emotions.
Every now and then, getting that pat on the back, getting that I see you, getting that, oh damn, you notice what I want is a very good thing. You care about what I want. You see that there's value to what you bring. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, in that moment when you have that honeymoon phase where everything she do is fine. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do is pretty. Everything you put on. And sometimes this is happening to men too, because men have a honeymoon stage too, where you get all the good cologne. He getting the shape up every day. You know what I'm saying? Waves is popping. You know what I'm saying? But like she said, don't be prettier than her. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? You get that. What happens when that's gone? And that's what I feel this song is about. And I would like to hear, it don't have to be as hard, but like you said, that's the pain. That's the frustration. You know what I mean? Like, why do we only have to hear something when it's pain, frustration, upset? You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get back to normalizing saying, hey, I like it when this is happening. These are the things I need to function.
Yeah,
then that
positive
might
reinforcement.
Lead. You know what I'm saying? That might lead. And reinforcement is a real thing.
Yes.
It's a real thing. People think that 9 times out of 10 you was in your relationship because you was getting those reinforcements to make you want to stay.
That's what I'm saying.
What happened?
I thought you liked the person.
What happened?
I mean, all right, for example, men are quick to say if they see another man showing a woman attention or giving a woman compliments or saying nice things to her or trying to do nice, oh, he trying to fuck you.
Yeah.
Aren't you though? Like,
I mean, that is the end goal.
Aren't you trying to fuck me though? So how come you aren't doing those things?
Don't hold back, Ali. This is the opportunity.
You notice that those things will get you ass, but you're still not doing them. I mean, I wonder about the mental capacity of some individuals. I really do.
Yeah. Well, so I just wanted to touch on that before we check out. Like I said, we back here every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. You can find Ali the Greatest. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, Ali _ the Greatest. And like I said, that's his last name. Plus, you know, he just added the greatest on it. You know what I mean? Like, me do what he do. And Lola Shay, a.k.a. Lola Bay, you know what I'm saying? Every Monday, what time?
7:30 p.m. Right here on iAccess Radio.
Listen, you're going to get that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that same
turn
honesty.
Up, you know what I mean? That same honesty.
I'm trying to work with y'all, though. The same empathy, the same me. I'm always the same. I can't help it.
You know what I'm saying? And you know WIZZ, man. Like I said, he's just a special guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's the guy that lives in Jersey but wants to root for New York. You know what I mean? That's what he does.
Ain't wrong with that.
Yes, he does. He's across the toll bridge. He's across the toll bridge. He's a Nets fan.
He pays to come here. That's beautiful.
I think
that's an extra level of love.
I think he's been skipping. We gotta keep an eye on him.
If I had to pay as much as they pay on that bridge, I don't know if I would.
With the price congestion, I'm about to be swimming here.
But I will say this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid, man, to tell your 18 and up, listen to that song, and they can learn something, you know what I mean? So they can stop mooching off you and get out there and take care of it. We didn't touch on that part of it either. Get out there and do some of those things so you can be what you call independent.
Yeah.
All right.
I think they got the whole what it means to be independent messed up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in to Behind Enemy Lines. Make sure you go check out Lola Bay. You know what I'm saying? My brother, not my boy, my brother, Ali the Greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
One say, man, that boy crazy, I slip. It be It's like this when you making them hits and you on a billboard, top billing like audio 2. 2 like a toddler, honey's looking proper. Protect the 2-3 like a shortstopper. Bases are loaded, I'm thinking deluxe. So when I hit a grand slam, I'm thinking a dunk. Can't compare you and her, that's Ford to a Bugatti, a Lamb to a Piney. You get where I'm coming from. She got a spark that'll start up your car, that'll light up the room, disregarding the moon star. A definition of who you are with great character. Off the books mixed with Attica. South Africa, motherland beauty. Swagging through the clouds, smoking them Lucy's. She's what I call HBIC. And if you out trying to find me, what's it gonna be? Like him on the beehive. Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be? Like her or the beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like
Marilyn Monroe. The talk of the town, the queen of the land, angel of Aaliyah, the queens of the damn. Fame showing out, they trying to draw blood, but it's hard to draw when you looking up above. Bless your soul, I shine in like thin drapes. I'm the best that she has since dealing with Drake. A lime to a lemon, they taking a stand. No match for the women, your Lennon McMahon. Gotta pose for the cameras like a diva should, showing how it's done over at the Foxwoods. Blessing the stage with a mean catwalk. See, most got a curl, then you walk. Real talk, drop jewels like Hitler sent me, but I'm hitting models when bottles go empty. Starstruck when I look in her eyes, never know when you meeting a god. I said, what's it gonna be? Like him on the beehive. Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be? Like her or the beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like
Marilyn Monroe. Had Shorty on the runway, sporting the brand. Lay Francois with the cashmere pants, see-through blouse, Cartier shades, Louboutin pumps, man. What more can you say? Tiffany diamonds, man, she the one. The female Neo, you picked the right one. Style at 100, ain't letting up. Marilyn Monroe, or maybe too much. I said, what's it gonna be? Like him on the beehive. Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be? Like her or the beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like
Marilyn Monroe. What's it gonna be? Like him on the beehive. Shorty wanna be like Marilyn Monroe.
So what's it gonna be? Like her or the beehive? Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe.
She says she wanna be like
Marilyn Monroe. And Daddy, I could be like Marilyn Monroe.